do it. Isn't it? Oh, that makes sense that that fucking crashed. Oh my gosh, I don't have the patience for this camera not working today. I really don't. Brosif. I'm not dealing with this today. I really am not. I just don't have the patience. Having to fix this camera every freaking time. Alright, here we go. Hey, Caden. Hey, Reticles. I am feeling better. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm sure, as always, you know, when you go to bed and waking up is always the hardest part. Whenever I'm feeling sick, at least. So, yeah. So I am feeling better, but hopefully my throat isn't too bad tomorrow morning. I did. I'm glad too, because I mean, I do need to make the monies. You know what I mean? So I was really hoping to not stay home. But yeah, work wasn't so bad. Oof. Yeah, and I am still a little sore too. Now I'm sore in other places. My back hip, I guess, back hips. And then my throat was bothering me today, so I'm like, oh, that's a fun one. Oh, hang on. Is that why it's... No, I guess it's fine. So. I did, Caden, I did. Clarity and Red, thank you for the gifties. I'm good, Math. How are you? Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Aw, Miriam, good evening. How are you? Yeah, it is, Red. Feeling better, though. I'm getting there. I think I got sick from one of the leaders there, one of my managers. Because I talked to her and she was saying that I think I got what she got. Thank you, Red, for the hand hearts. Hi, Savaronis. It was such an easy shift, and so will be tomorrow, 3:30 till 9. So it's not bad. They're nice shifts right now. Dude, if it was like 9 o'clock every day, I'd be streaming earlier. But can't guarantee that every night. Yeah, not bad at all. It's a good shift. Thank you for the heart poofies, Red. Got my water refilled and ready. Oh, man. Use the pet hygienator to temporarily prevent your pet from getting fleas. Ooh! Is that say it isn't so? Well, I shouldn't say it isn't so, because we want it to be so. We want it to be so. That sounds like a good, like, deal. I feel like I'm misspelling it. Thank you for the headpiece, too, Red. Thank you. Oh, that's nice, kid. And see, that's kind of what I work almost. Like my normal shifts are 3:30 till like 10:15, which realistically translates to like 10:30, 10:45. So I'm like, I guess I'm like overall an hour less than you. It looks like, because yeah, I do 3:30, and then I leave. I don't leave at 11. I usually leave at 11:30. Oh, that's right. Somebody wanted to hang out with the readers. Gosh, I'm actually like really cold. The ice cream is what did it. I was already getting a little cold, but now I'm like extra cold. So, yeah, it's not terrible. It's okay. It's alright. Suppose it's not the worst. Can I ice skate on this? I can't. I'm actually surprised. Oh, now I can. Just have to load the lot. That's fair. What is this? Aw, cute little bathroom. I never even noticed this was here. Where even am I? Huh. Right, it's the lake I'm always like taking pickies at, but I didn't know there was a little bathroom right there. That's kind of cute. Something simple. It is 1:28 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh, Red, I know. Man, got a little bit of ways for you, huh? The Paraphone? Sure. So, I can show you the other Paraphone, the bigger one. You want this one? You mean this? This beautiful little pair device? I love it. It's super, super cute. And then the front, of course. It's just a picture. But it's a pretty high quality little little fake. So Coiner, are you new here? Because I actually, yeah. So how did you find the stream? Are you tuning in from that video? Because in that case, I have some really exciting news for you. It is Intel. Hey, Jose. Kind of. It doesn't. It's a prop. It's a cute little prop. But guys, I'm making a pair pod. But by making, it's not gonna have the pair screen. Hi, Simon. Welcome back. Welcome. So I'm gonna turn an iPod Nano into a pair pod. So, okay. No updates yet. It's Sunday, so I think he's off tomorrow. So I might message him and ask him, because I'm thinking like it's also Sunday, right? Like I don't know if Amazon would be delivered. Well, maybe they deliver. They deliver all days, right? But anyways, so I've got to like, I'll probably reach out either tomorrow, check in on the package, and just see, because we're really waiting on packages to arrive. Once the package that he ordered arrives, we can then schedule time for me to go back over to his house and work on more of it and stuff. So no major updates yet. We're getting there. Hi T, how are you? We're getting there. Yeah, so PairPod is on the way still. Slow progressing now. Hey Six, how are you? What are we doing, Doritos?
Me.
Oh, they're just flirting. I'm letting it happen naturally, though. I know, right, Red? Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't with her. You know what? They're all like, go off. Oh. He was surprised. This is actually wild. Holly, this is why you keep getting arrested. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, report campus events. Red. Doritos rushing. Yes, Holly is actively streaking at this lake pond. When do we have class? 21 hours. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Gamer girl. Wait, Coiner, using what? I like his motorcycle. It's his motorcycle animation, that's funny. Alright, he does have a desire to woohoo, so I am gonna invite her over. Oh, we're going to the meet and greet. This is okay. That's fine. Actually, can I woohoo here? Guess we'll find out. I don't think there's any place to woohoo here. Oh! Coiner, I'm not sure about the first word. Goals aren't working. I have it open. Everything's open. That's a good point, though. They are. Everything's broken again. Wow, TikTok's really got to do some work here, huh? Huh. Should be working. I could just close it and reopen it, I guess. See if this helps. There we go. Easy fix. Cool. A lot easier than I expected. Oh, Coiner, it's not gonna work to call. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be an iPod turned into a pear phone. Pear pod. So it's going to be a very capable MP3 player, but it's gonna be in the shape of a pear. Well, the metal part is going to be. You'll see. There's gonna be a video posted about it and everything. I'll be making a video on that, and it's gonna have an LED backlight. The pear is gonna light up, so I'm excited about that. We'll see. We'll see as progress continues. Hopefully this week we'll get to see some more work on that. Because now all this time has gone by. Now it feels like slow progress. We need more progress. All right, so technology, guys. Let's see what skills need to be done here. So handiness, logic. Okay, that's really it then. That's easy. So I'm gonna do this. I wonder if actively repairing items actually will count towards it. So in that case, I don't want to repair that yet. We'll come back to that. I think so too, Shay. I love Sims 3. It's my favorite. I play it pretty much every day. Oh, Sam isn't here. Everyone be streaking. Shay, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. No, for sure. Even just for looks, it's really cool. I have purchased a few of them. Honestly, there's this guy on Etsy that makes them. There's actually a couple pear shops on Etsy now. There's this other one that's called I think they're called the Pear Store or the Pear Company or something like that on Etsy. They have a blacked out screen, and then I don't have any of those, so I can't really tell you how the quality of those ones. But yeah, this looks really good on screen, you know, especially the red of it, you know. It could probably pass. I think the shiny edges kind of makes it look more realistic, you know? If you have to just check your phone real quick. Little pear phone. I like the novelty of it. It's goofy. That's right. That's right, Gan. Yep. That's right. I like it. It's so instantly recognizable. This one's big. A big old phone. It's got a little camera on the back. You know? Jelly, good. How was yours? Oh my gosh, the rain is nice though. Yeah, red. Invite over. Let's do that. Oh, I can see why I got filtered now. Yeah. Honestly, Shay, that's okay. True simmers. Ooh, Miriam, yeah, what are you gonna do in your playthrough? We're doing university. Gan, you heard about the project I'm working on, right? Because if you're a fan of Pear products, then you will be absolutely a fan of what I'm working on. We have a 3D model in the works, and I have a friend that has a CNC machine, and we are going to it's gonna get printed. It's gonna get, well, CNC'd, that is. A flirtatious greet? Let's just do that. We'll set the stage.
Brad.
I don't know. I personally liked iCarly better. Still do, honestly.
Oh, relax. Nashi.
Oh. Interesting. Raglio, so are you doing it? So so you're playing the game based on each expansion pack release? You're gonna do it that way? That's actually interesting. I never thought to do it that way. Hi, Lumeria. I did. I actually didn't care for the reboot. There were parts that were okay, but that's just because, like, Jerry Trainer was in it. He literally carried that show. But honestly, I did not care for the reboot overall. Like, overall, it's like, very, very mid. It felt forced. It felt like they were all kind of trying too hard to make it a thing, and they didn't really let it happen naturally, right? I guess that's the impression I got. However, you know, Jerry Trainer, on the other hand, I really think he was the only thing that really was keeping the show together. Jeez, for a minute there, I thought the likes were all the way at 10K already. Since, you know, the sound. No, for sure, Coiner. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you're saying it's bad. I'm just saying I disagree. I feel like iCarly's better, and I think yeah, I just think iCarly is better. So, yeah. Yeah, I do remember some of them, Miriam. It's been a while though, so I don't know if I really remember. Like, I'm trying to think. I definitely would obsess over it all on whenever they would release new packs and just the announcement of new packs. It was exciting. I remember being able to buy them when they were like just fresh coming out, so I was getting a lot of the limited edition versions. That's fair, Kaysen. I think it's Doritos' turn. Oops. Manarfy. Is it Doritos' turn?
Zoog.
Seriously? Thank you, Shay. Yeah, they're cute. They are, little cat ears. Alright, see you later, Coiner. It was good seeing you again. It has been a while, though. Oh, did you really, Kaysen? That's cool. See, Drake and Josh, that went hard, too. I loved it. Can we... Enough of the juice, dude. Drake and Josh went really hard. I loved that one. Sometimes we'll still watch that. I'll put it, like, on my iPad to sleep. Mac and cheese, mac and cheese. I want some mac and cheese. I've been talking about mac and cheese for weeks, months actually, rather. Mac and cheese. I definitely want some mac and cheese. I can see the noodles. It's weird. It's like it's higher quality the more you're, like, the further away you are. You know? It's like you can see the noodles easier. It's weird. When you zoom in... Gosh, it looks so freaking good. I can just hear the noodle sounds. Oh, hey Arnold. I actually did not care with that. Okay, you know what? I'm ending this date. Screw this. Glad we had a good time, but jeez. All she wanted to do was keg standing it, so. She can't get enough of the juice. Oh my gosh. Is she running too? She is. Why? Now she's streaking. Okay. Kind of. She's like streaking, but with her winter clothes on. What is going on? Okay, she can go home now. Oh my gosh. Well, Dorito did get a full rest. I'm gonna ask her to leave. It's been real, Samantha. I think it's time for you to go home. Jeez. It's like 2 a.m., Samantha. It's time for you to go home.
Nebney, Kanugo.
Yeah, it's very Nebney. Okay. No, so mostly my content's prioritized on here, Shay, just because of the exposure and just being able to the exposure, honestly. TikTok is just excellent with that, being able to actually kind of grow and all that. But yeah, I'm on other platforms too. YouTube is where I repost a lot of the stuff that I post on here. And if I ever do make longer form content, YouTube, of course, will see that. And then the other purple platform, so that's another one I am on, but I'm not as active as I used to be because I only can do one at a time. So I'm focusing on TikTok. But if you would like to find me anywhere else, Justin Ride. So good, John. How are you? How are you, Johnny? Oh my gosh, that's trippy, Johnny. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Almost matches the clock in your time zone, huh? That's a Raven went hard. Yeah, I liked that show too. I didn't get to watch too much of it though. I feel like it was pretty much that my sister liked that one. She watched that one more. I think I might have been. I don't know if I was too young for it, but I didn't get too into that one. And I think it was just maybe age. I think it was just maybe a year or two different before I would have really caught on to that one. Maybe I just paint this. Yeah, for sure, Shay. Yeah. TikTok will always usually see it first. However, on YouTube, I will usually repost the same night that I post on TikTok. But a lot of times, there are some things I don't think I've reposted onto YouTube, which sucks, actually, because if TikTok were to ever go away, sad face. Yeah. Oh, how do you like it, Johnny? I'm actually curious. Oh, crap. It's class time. Huh, interesting. Hi, Meadow. Holy crap, we were behind. I guess it is Monday. It's the first day. And then after this, only one more major to go. Welcome, Corin. SimCity is my favorite one, too. Oh, fork knife. Red, thank you for the confetti. Freaking fork knife. I didn't even know I had a candy bar in my inventory. Of course, it made Dorito a little sick. Aw. From disgusting candy bar. That actually sucks. Why would a technology class be... Oh. I guess it works. Corin, thank you for the follow. Officially welcome to the community. An avid Fortnite player. I had it recently installed. It is currently uninstalled. One day. Actually, I don't know. I'm not too excited about it. I mean, I'm just trash at the game again. I'd have to devote enough time to be able to be not bad at the game. But you know, whenever you don't play a game for months and months and you finally come back to it, like you're gonna be dog doo-doo at first. Until you get warmed up again. I do miss my Apexing. Split did just happen. Apex could probably happen. But I gotta be careful. If I play Apex, it'll really take away from me. But maybe I will. I just don't want to do Apex. I literally will do Apex. That's the problem. I gotta be careful with some games. Apex specifically is the game that I will play unhealthily. Like, Even when I know I should be doing something else, whether it be making a video or something, I will put off doing anything. I'll literally just spend all day playing Apex. I will binge it the entire day. And if I'm off for like 2 days in a row, guys, I'm binging Apex for both those days. Well, again, not to promote that game, but you could reinstall it. Could bring those days back. I don't do that much anymore with Sims 3. I used to, but the thing is with Sims, I used to have the like the typical of after a year, I'd come and binge the game for like a month or two. That's what I used to do. And then I started streaming the game, and now here we are. And since I stream the game, I stream it for about a couple hours a night, and that's how I kind of make that work. Speaking of which is really weird, my live timer is at 0 minutes and 0 seconds. What the hell? I'm obviously live. That's so weird. Live Studio is so broken. Now I'm not even sure how long I've been live for. Jelly, it's another battle royale. So if you think of like Fortnite, but it's definitely more hard. It's more difficult. Like Fortnite's definitely like the more user-friendly, simple one, kind of like, you know, it's more goofy. So, Apex is more sweaty. So if you want something more like competitive, then I would say Apex would be a good option.
Floosh! Oh,
Yes, Corin, yes. So I stream every night at 1 a.m. EST, so whatever time it is for you right now, just subtract 50 minutes, and that's when I start my streams tomorrow. And then hopefully you can catch me. Otherwise, in the meantime, and whenever you're just up and around tomorrow before stream, I have a ton of Sims 3 videos on my page, so if you're interested, you can take a look at those, you can binge those. You can learn some new things about The Sims 3. Some details you missed in The Sims 3. Kings Canyon. You too, Corin. Thanks for hanging out. It was nice meeting you. Now my voice sounds like crap right now because I'm all... yeah. Sick. Perform school chair. Practice school chair. We will, Dorito. We will. Who is that? I'm using Greet.
Oh!
Dorito's so tired.
Bartle bar!
Bloody damn!
Really quick school cheer practice. Really quick, Dorito. I got wishes to complete.
Bada Sula Corn, Bada Sula Bronc, Bada Baby Aga Abba Donk Donk Donk! Gerbits! Gerbits! Vo Gerbits!
Where'd she go? We're probably not gonna be able to do the school cheer together, are we? We sure aren't. I never invited them inside. So they're actually about to stay outside that whole time. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Gan?
Zom, zom, zom. Nidingi Gansu Badoy.
I probably should have left that dish, because that was a nice little clean the dishes wish. Yeah, it's actually crazy how that works, though. The different sound effects for each, like, floor types, but it's also, like, the plates landing on the countertops, different texture sounds. It's crazy. How was it, Jelly? Oh, I do like Olympus. Ooh. I wonder if those changes are still there, where people, like, highlight red if you get close to somebody. So this way, if I'm hiding in a corner, I wonder if I'll be able to even still do that. Probably not, then. Which is gonna suck. Hiding really isn't part of the game, but sometimes you really have to, because those games can freaking drag on Apex, and it sucks. There's literally times where you're sitting there waiting for the game to just happen. At least for me. I'm not a looter. Okay, it turns out upgrading isn't doing anything, but it does count towards handiness. So let's see, if I cancel it... No, it didn't work. What if I tinker? Yeah, tinker is not doing anything. Well, but if working on your handiness skill, so wouldn't that work to, like... Really? But that's working on, that's technically counting towards my handiness.
dog.
That kind of sucks. Huh. Logic and handiness. I guess if I read books... Screw it. Hey Max, it has been a little while. How are ya?
Oh. Ah.
It's kind of neat that they're playing SimCity. The last one.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Oh, that sucks, Jelly. Yeah. Nothing worse than that, though. When you get really good food and you know it's about to be really good food, and then, like, for some reason you're just not able to eat it right away. Yeah, that sucks. Aw, I'm doing good, Max. I'm kind of working through a sickness. I think I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better. Slowly, you know? But yes, just kind of getting through a sickies. It's been a few days now. 2 days now, I think. Because yesterday was a full day, the day before. But it was a weird sickness. Because 2 days ago, it started with me, like, not sleeping well, so I was tired all day. And then by the end of the night when I was streaming, like, I noticed, like muscle fatigue in my legs. And then yesterday, it was still there, and I had a headache as well. I figured because, you know, the lack of water or food, so when I did all those things, I still had it. So anyways, then yesterday, yeah, now I've got more aches and pains on, like, here, you know, my lower back, hips and stuff, and then, oh yeah, my throat. I woke up with a sore throat, so it seems to be impacting me weird, like, differently throughout each day, which is fine. I guess I'd rather it slowly like that than all at once. I guess it's better in that regard, because honestly, having that bad headache and sore throat and all that, it just makes you worse. It's just like, then you're really just miserable. But every day I've been just drinking orange juice too. I've been getting it, some freshly squeezed stuff. Crap. Oh, wind school? 8 hours? Let's have pancakes. Jeez, yeah, a lot of sickies is getting around. I think I caught whatever my manager had, because she said, yeah, she wasn't feeling good either. A lot of stuff just going around. That's how it goes. So far, it's not too bad, though. Working through it. It's not like I've been, like, laid up in bed, which what my mom was saying, too, which is, like, so true. Because, like, when I called off work yesterday, like, it was more so because I don't know what I have, and I don't want to spread it as much. But today, it's, like, you know, not as bad in a way. So, anyways, but yeah, it's not like I have to, it's not like I'm laying down and I just don't want to do anything, or, you know, I mean, I don't know. I pretty much played on the computer all freaking day yesterday, but it got boring. It's like, dude, I'd rather be at work making money, you know? Bored of this No Man's Sky game. Let's see here. I guess I'll have him study. Where's the option? There it is. That's true. It could have been a cold. That's true. Could have been both. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of just crap. It's okay, though. We've got a smart Dorito here. Okay. Now it's time for a quick little power nap. A super nap? Will that get rid of this? I'll be pissed if it does. Class. Oh no! I'm gonna be late for class for this. No game. Is it because I slept? Was that the problem? Screw it, I'll be late to class. I want that moodlet that I worked for. I worked hard for that. This one. Can I leave this early, or It's funny, I'm skipping class, but studying hard is actually better than going to... Actually, screw it, I'm skipping class. We can just study my way through the class, right? This is actually a better use of my time. Will I get penalty for doing this, though? Like, the time it would have taken to travel all the way out there and go to class, this was better. I'm about to be on the dean's list already. Alright, so it turns out studying is just straight up the best. It's the only way to be doing it. Hey, Dilf, I'm good. How are you? Oh my gosh, Jelly, that's awful. Stomach viruses are the worst. I hate those, man. I hate throwing up. It's definitely not preferred. Snow. You can see it out in the windows. So pretty. Oh, Gan, thank you so much for the subscription. Officially a ride. I feel like you subscribed before. So maybe you're a ride again. Oh my gosh, Jose. That's awful.
Zebby Wonk.
Feeling better now, though, I hope. Thank you so much, Gan. Appreciate the subscription. Nicole wants to go on a date? Well, okay. She wants some of Doritos dust. Dorito is a little hungry, though. Hopefully there's food involved. Dude, I really hope I don't have to go do a stomach bug. That would be really not preferred. I mean, it never will be. Let's be real here. Never really would want a stomach bug, but you know. So, Red, thank you for the hand hearts. I'm gonna let this happen naturally. Somebody fighting? Oh. It sounds pretty intense. Are we talking in the back alley? Can we like go in like inside and talk? That's like how I would want to go about that. Dem Zakadu. Just periodically checking, making sure my webcam doesn't like pop out. I need to look into a mod for this. I am sick of this. I'm sick of like being a nerd in this game where it causes you to just inherently be me. Uh-oh. This is a first. My game like froze up. Froze up. So I'm gonna save because I think it's been a few days. I think we started playing today on like a Sunday and it's now Wednesday. Hi, Backyard. How are you? Honestly, same. So honestly, right there with you. Getting through it though. This isn't going well. Pink. It's giving me Club Penguin vibes for some reason. I do miss Club Penguin. That was a good time. Oh, same to you too, Backyard. What are you doing?
Marble Nar.
What is she doing? Dorito's totally creeped out. I don't think this is going well.
Zeep, Sasha Mahi, Bernaba Gab.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Shamaza, Dawazi.
Anizumba?
Try to just let them handle it.
Whoa! You're shooting.
No, Ari, I need more. I need more. Max, thank you so much for the headpiece. Thank you. I do need more of my baked lays. I need more of them. I don't have any right now, though. Maybe eventually. Actually, guys, I am... Hang on. Sorry, excuse me. I need to figure out my card stuff now. So, I had a fraudulent charge on my debit card. That's a fun time. So now my bank is like, oh, we're gonna have to send you a brand new card. So I've never done this before. I've never gotten a new card before. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I gotta get that resolved. But I called them today to get it all done and resolved. So I should hopefully have my card by this week, I'm hoping. But then on top of that, I realized that once that card comes in, I have to like figure everything out, guys. Like on the internet, like think of all the things that come out automatically on your cards, right? Like now I have to go through all that garbage, like monthly subscription stuff, or like most importantly, my car payment that comes out automatically. But actually, I think that's based off of my. I think that actually comes out of my actual checking account. I don't think that comes out of my card. So actually, that might be fine. That one actually might be fine. You know what's funny, Biscuits? If I also hi, I don't think I said hi to you today. So hi. I didn't, but hello. No, I didn't do anything customized. They were asking what design I wanted, but I was literally on a 15-minute break, which went like became a 30. So oopsies. But yeah, I figured. So when they were asking all that stuff, I tried being as quick as possible with it because I realized like crap. And then I thought, well, what if I just postponed the call? Well, they would have closed by the time I got home from work. And then I figured, well, this way it's Sunday. If I just handle this now, and then they said it'll get to me within 3 to 5 business days. Max, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you so much, Max. I'm thinking I should hopefully get it by this week. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, that's why I decided to be like, screw it. If I get in trouble for taking an extra long break, at least I got this important thing handled. So it's whatever. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I got this random charge from Lyft, which I don't use. In fact, I don't think I've ever used Lyft. However, I'm wondering what might have... I have an idea of what might have triggered it, but I shouldn't even say I have an idea. I feel like I have an idea of what well, no, I guess so, but I'm not saying like it was expected. Like it still doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense. But anyways, so guys, last night. Okay, this is when I got the text last night, okay? But here's the thing. I was on the Crumble app, and I'm feeling sick, right? I naturally would go and get myself some cookies. But here's the thing, guys. Since I was sick in this situation, I was going to pay to have them delivered. I thought, why not? Here's the thing. I was on the Crumble app specifically. I was filling out my order, picked all the cookies, and they said, no, there'll be third-party apps that will deliver your order. It won't be a Crumble employee. I'm like, oh, no biggie. Then I got to the point where it just told me, like, here's your order, this is the total, here's the tip, and that was it, right? It didn't tell me anything else. It didn't tell me who was going to pick it up. It didn't tell me it was going to be Lyft. I never placed the order. I was back and forth thinking, man, I think I might want these. But then I realized, do I want to spend like $20 on cookies? Because after tip, I think it was going to be like $20-something. So I was like, no, I ended up not doing it. I kind of wish I tried them, but they're just kind of pricey, and I figured, and I'm trying not to eat sugar as much right now. I'm trying to chill out on it just because being sick, and also just in general, I eat it all the time and every day, so I'm trying to be a little bit better. So anyways, I decided against ordering it, but I never went to a checkout screen. And then once I saw the thing on my phone, and it said, like, is this recognizable? I said, no, yeah, I did not do a Lyft. There's nothing with Lyft for me. In fact, I'm not even sure. Does Lyft deliver food, actually? Do they even do that? I know Uber does Uber Eat. Oh, wait, does Lyft even deliver food? Wait a minute. That poses a question. Do they? Okay, Okay, I'm getting two things here. So Lyft's website says in October 2020, Lyft and Grubhub team up. And then AI on Google says, yes, Lyft delivers food through its partnership with Olo, a digital ordering and delivery platform. Huh. But the thing is, what's still weird is, why was it even charged? Why was $18 charged on my account, right? When, screw it, dude. Dorito, make your food. I'll be late for class. It'll be fine. It's still weird that there was even a charge, right? Why would there have ever even been a charge or even a temporary hold if I never placed the order? You know, temporary holds only happen when you actually place the order, right? Then it's like, oh, here's a hold. Yeah, it doesn't make a hold when you have it in your cart. I never did checkout. So, I don't know. It was odd. It was obviously weird. And it was extra weird because I like, it would have been one thing if Crumble was like, hey, by the way, like, this will be delivered by Lyft or something like that. If I was notified at some point, you know, but I didn't even place the order. If I placed the order, then it would have made sense where they said like, hey, Lyft is going to be delivering your food. You know, here's the link so you can check the progress. Because I assume they're going to keep you up to date with all that stuff, right? Brianna, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. So, I feel like that's what's really weird, is like, if I placed the order, then it would have made sense, because then they would have been able to provide the information of order status. And then I would have known that, like, maybe if Lyft were the one taking the order, then, you know, I would have been charged and notified. But it's weird because I never placed the order, and I was never told about who was going to take it. But it also makes sense that no one told me because I never placed the order. So, super strange. Super, super strange. So... But yeah, on my actual my debit card, it literally said Lyft on there. I'm like, yeah, that's not it. I didn't use no Lyft. And when I saw the charge, I did check my front porch just to be sure. I was like, maybe I did accidentally place that order. Actually, hold on. And then I checked my front porch, and nothing was there, because there was an option to put like a note, and I did say to leave on bench, and nothing was there. So no order was placed. So I don't know, man. It was super, super, super sussy. But anyways, so that's pretty much how that went. That's funny, Brianna. Yes, yes. Oh, hi, Christina Graves. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I never ordered it. That's what's weird about it. Aw, Keely, well, thank you. Well, stay tuned. I've got actually a new video already filmed and recorded. I just have to do the voiceover. I'm a little sick, so I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, but we'll see. But Keely, I'm gonna give you a hint. Since you're on stream here, you get a little bit of you guys get the insider. Anyone watching my streams, you do get the insiders. So, it's going to be related to favorites. These little 3 favorites you see here. So, I'm gonna leave it at that though, so you guys can keep wondering. But it's gonna involve your Sims' favorites, and that is what the detail's covering. So, yep, stay tuned. It's ready. It's already ready to go. Hello, B. It's good to see you. So, you'll see it on TikTok first, of course, too, Keely. So, yeah, stay tuned. I'm hoping I can post it tomorrow. That'll be ideal. I usually post it late too. For some reason, my videos do really well when I post like before my streams, like 11 or 12. So I'm going to shoot to do that. I'll probably have it even like voiced over ahead of time, and I just try to follow a schedule. Whatever TikTok tells me to do, for the most part. Now we just wait for the next class.
Vel.
That's still really cool, though. Next class. Ningza. I feel like because we're in this big auditorium building, or like the gym building, I like to imagine that it's probably like full of all those, like, you know how you use a gym for like a science fair? I imagine it's the same thing for technology. Everyone's got all their computer stuff going or something, because what else would they be doing in a big gym? And you're doing it like a technology degree. Unless you use this little building. But this is probably like nothing. I don't know. We're currently on technology. And then the last one after this is business. We've got only one more degree after this. Hi, Purple Zang. Hey, thank you for the heart, me. Ah. Yeah, that kind of sucks that they kind of brought your business up without you, you know? I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate. But you know what? It's probably for the best. Realistically. hopefully, you know, whatever's got to get done will get done. I mean, realistically, you know. It's pretty BS. Hopefully, well, one could hope. One can hope, Red. I freaking hope so. Jeez. Imagine being creepy, and then but also acknowledging it, and he's just basically treating it. It's like, oh well, that's just how I am. It's like, no, you're choosing to be this way. Like, time and place. Wait, which park? What do you mean, Dilf? Time for him to go home. He always does this. We won't get too far. Actually, will I? That's why it sucks. Between classes, it really sucks. Because then Dorito's like, it's time for me to go home. And then as soon as it hits 2:30, well, time to go to my next class. So dumb. But honestly, it's kind of nice having the in-between classes thing because, like for example, when I was doing I think physical education, it was actually really nice because I would play kicky bag and it helped my performance, my academic performance, because I was working out, I guess, which is great, and it helped with your entertainment too, so your sim isn't super sad. Oh, you're good, Dilf. You're good. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because I know there's parks here, but I guess that makes sense. Pack? Okay. I honestly don't know yet. Because yeah, we're doing university, we're doing back to school. Oh, you know what? We're probably going to shift our focuses to Halloween stuff. So we're probably going to do Midnight Hollow, all that stuff. All that garbage. No, but we're probably going to do like Midnight Hollow or Moonlight Falls. I'm probably going to do... Yeah, I'm probably going to do something Halloween-y. Completely almost forgot about that. Yeah, now that I think about it, we gotta start wrapping this stuff up and start doing. I said we gotta start thinking Halloween. My favorite degree, so far, I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess in terms of what was the easiest, art was the easiest. I really did like how they would draw outside in art class. That was kind of cute. It seemed very fitting. It felt like a very artsy thing to do, embracing the outside and being able to draw. I feel like that helps boost creativity at times. You know, it really can. That was a fun one. Maybe it would be that one. That's the one that's only really memorable right now. I'm just rushing through them so much too. That's it. Yeah, Dilf. Yeah, we're gonna be focusing on a lot of that stuff. So because it's Halloween, it'll be super. Yeah, I guess to answer your question properly, supernatural. Hey, Jill. How are you? You do like your Moonlight Falls Gamer Grill. Oh, it's a full moon. Alright, we need to perform our school cheer. Actually? Oh, here we go. I need another jock. Dorito, wait. Don't go home yet. Wait. 1 a.m. There's got to be people there. There's hopefully going to be a jock there. No, so we just finished science degree last night, Amanda. And then I got us to start technology. So we're in technology. We're like a quarter of the way there through technology. Yeah, so we're making some good progress. Probably, yeah. We should be able to hopefully get through most of it tonight. Corinna, thank you for the heart me. Welcome back. Oh, perfect. Just who I needed to see. Not really, actually. Here we go. Here's a jock. No, game. I can't. School cheer. It's the galloping. It's the galloping of a werewolf every time. It gets me every time. This is what he really wanted to do. We're doing good, Jill. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for 10,000 likes. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Dilf. Like, are you like you're doing a complete reset? Yeah, tech, as far as I know, it hasn't been anything crazy. Just a lot of rabbit hole jobs, or you know, so nothing too like super exciting at the moment. Oh, what's this? See, I've never used this room yet. I don't know if I don't think we take classes in here though, but it would make sense. Though I did skip a class. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh no, it was Keith's. I skipped Keith's comics. Corners Student Union. This is on Thursdays, so. But see, now I'm curious. We're gonna find out. I wonder if technology lecture. I wonder if we're gonna be in here. I hope so. I kind of hope that these are all their own like classrooms. That would be cool, as opposed to just always using this classroom, which is fine. I'm still down for it, but it would be nice to have some variations, you know? Jelly, thank you for the finger heart as well. Appreciate it. The in-person activity, yeah, so good question, because actually... Oh, crap, good question. I think I know what it is, though. Oh, it's this. It's the brain scanner. So you kind of just scan brains. It's kind of cool. I should be able to show it to you. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it to you, though, until next week. Because it's only once a week on Tuesdays. And we're doing this for 2 weeks. That's the longest you can go. And unfortunately, I totally skipped class on Tuesday. So next Tuesday is when we'd be able to see it. Hi, Lauren. Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Dilfa. Can I become a mascot and practice again? You guys ready? I'm about to become a llama. I'm a llama. Junior mascot. Whatever he does, I want to do. I'm gonna be the last person to give you a good suggestion, Jelly. At least for now. I don't watch any TV. I only just watch the old. I only go to sleep to old shows growing up. And now I've been watching movies, which actually, now that we're in spooky season, you guys, I need to start watching Hotel Transylvania. I want to watch all of them. I need to Google this. Sims 3 University. We're gonna look up. How does this work? I want to know if there's more to it. There's not much on this right now. Close this down. Yeah, those are the spooky movies I watch, though. Biscuits. Buttered biscuits. Yeah, Hotel Transylvania. I remember when those were first coming out too. At least, was it the second one? Now I gotta Google it again. Let's see. Hotel Transylvania. Let's see. Was the first one 2012? It was. It looks like it was. I remember that one. Because, September 2012. I remember that one a lot because I started working at Applebee's, as a matter of fact. Ironically, the same time. And you know what's really funny is we used to have to, like, there would be kids menus at Applebee's, and I'm sure they still have them. But they're paper menus. They're one of those where you just get some crayons and you just draw on them. So part of a host's job was to roll them or fold them and then put some crayons in there. So,
Russell New Jar?
anyways, but when I was new there, there was a lot. They were styled for Hotel Transylvania, and I remember that. I did not see it, biscuits. I have not seen it. I tried the cookie from Crumble though, the Beetlejuice cookie. Definitely had that, and Once you've had chocolate cookie, once you've had like a chocolate cake, chocolate cookie, in my opinion, from Crumble specifically, it's all the same to me. I mean, chocolate cakes and chocolate cookies can vary from different restaurants, but I feel like whenever it's Crumble, it's all the damn same. Is what I've noticed. I've noticed that anything chocolate from them is it always just molds together. But it could just be because maybe I don't appreciate chocolate as much as others. Maybe I'm not much of a chocolate connoisseur as others may be. Right? Now, if it comes to like chocolate, like candy bars, like candy chocolate, I'm definitely strict there because I can tell the differences for all that stuff. But when it comes to Crumble, it's all the damn same, you know, in my opinion. It was like a chocolate cake. It was a 2-layered chocolate cake biscuit. So it was like cupcake style. Like, yeah, it was a cupcake kind of thing. Not really cupcake, but you know, it was a cake. And then had frosting, and then a cake, and then more icing and frosting on it. But I think it was a cream cheese frosting too. And that's the thing. My biggest thing is they use so much cream cheese, which is fine, but it gets old for me. I think I just personally I like buttercream icings better. I think they're just thicker, and they just the flavor of them. I think I just prefer over cream cheese. I think it's just because the cream cheese is so strong, and no matter what flavor it is, you can tell that it's cream cheese based, and I think that's why it just gets boring for me. So it's still good, but it gets older for me. I think I just personally prefer buttercream more. Oh, those are good too, Kason. Are those ones Disney movies? I'm pretty sure isn't the taxi guy a skeleton? If I remember correctly, Kason. Okay, I need to write down a list of movies to watch now, because now I have a list of movies that I'm probably gonna rent. I might buy Hotel Transylvania, though. Let's do this. Movies. Under Wraps. Under Wraps. Hotel Transylvania. And then you just said Halloween movies. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're Disney, aren't they? Kason, for some reason, I thought your Yas was a Yars. Oh, see, I can't do that, Jelly. No thanks. Because, like, listen, guys, after you watch those horror movies, well, I guess Coraline's probably not horror, but, like, Paranormal Activity, no thanks. Because, like, here's the thing. After I watched that, this stuff lingers with me. There's still horror movies I remember from a kid, and from, like, even, like, 10 years ago, like, or 12 years ago even. Like, I remember this stuff. In fact, there was a Mirror movie that I watched in 2010, and I will not forget that one. In fact, I was so afraid of it. I was afraid of Reflections, bro. Like, I'm talking as far as, like, I remember being in my vividly being in my kitchen and being afraid of the reflection of seeing my reflection on the phone screen. That's how I was afraid of that shit. Like, that stuff, it's not good for me. Not good for me. I can't do that. That stuff stays in my brain. So, I can't do spookies like that. It's not my thing. I can do lighthearted stuff like Fun Size. I don't know if you guys know that one, but that's a Nickelodeon movie. That's a cute one. Red, thank you so much for the hand hearts. But I can do cute ones. Hey Holly, yes and no. I'm still got a little aches. I'm still a little sore. But then my headache is thankfully gone, I think. And then I will say I started a sore throat this morning, which at first I thought was okay. Maybe it's just because of my fan. But yeah, so unfortunately, there's that. But I'm feeling better now. Hopefully tomorrow morning won't be as bad. Excuse me. I'm hoping I'll feel better tomorrow morning. I'm hoping that the sore throat doesn't just get worse or become even, you know what I mean? I expect to feel something tomorrow, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, Dilf. Yeah, I don't think they're definitely not worth that. For me, it's like a 5-10 minute drive. It's so close. They're so close. It's really nice. Also, Kat, welcome back. Twitches 1 and 2. Ooh, I don't think I've seen that movie. B, honestly, that is a good way to put it. That's a fair mentality. I've definitely adopted that before. Because I've thought about that, like, with other things, whenever I'm just panicking in general. If I'm just having a panic attack, sometimes I'll think to myself, it's like, you know what? The only thing difference now is I thought about it, but things are still the same from then it was, like, you know, like yesterday, right? Before I had that, so, yeah. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah, I hope so too. Yes.
Oh, Igor.
Oh, I didn't even know Crumble shipped. 8 days until final exams, everybody. Really, Holly? Just not in your house. That's interesting. That's actually really funny. Exactly, Kaysen. That's more my speed. Yeah, the kid-friendly ones, the lighthearted ones. They capture the essence of Halloween perfectly. It's just like it's all about. It's just cozy. You know, you got the ambience of the leaves. You got the candy. You know, you got the cute stuff. It's all cute. Oh my gosh, Holly. Yeah, but anyone else's house is fine. That's funny though. Who is calling Doritos? I'm obsessed with Doritos laptop. I got another wish. Complete 5 degrees, another 30k. Guys, I have so much lifetime happiness wish points. Yeah, it's juice time. When's class? 8 hours? Oh my gosh, Doritos. What else are we going to do with our time? Improve handiness? Okay, let's just do this. Time to fiddle with the laptop. I just like white laptops. I never really got one to satisfy that craving. I don't understand why it's so hard to get things in, like, different colors. Why can't technology just be in more fun colors? Guys, let me start that change. Well, I mean, Apple did it too. They had their fun little iPod colors. But like laptops, why do they always just, you know what I mean? They're all the freaking same. It's either black or silver. Typically is what you get. Yeah, silver is pretty much the other option. But there's never like a white. There's never that. I guess I'll just tinker with the sink until it breaks. Oh, another 6 hours, Nathan. OMG. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe that's when I would do one of those streams. You know how people will do it where it's like, what is it? I think it's like a thing where they keep the stream running. Yeah, that's what maybe that's when I would do that. Because 6 hours, that would be 8 a.m. That's basically an all-nighter. Oh, are you talking about the laptops, Red? All the colored laptops you're talking about? Yeah, did it not go well? It seemed like it did. I don't know, though. I mean... I remember them, but I don't remember them in the sense that you know what I mean? I wasn't, like, old enough to realize, like, how well they were doing marketing-wise or, like, how popular they were. By the time I was, like, of age, it was really, like, well, in our school, I guess we had some iMacs. But the laptops they were the white unibody laptops. A streamathon. See, I don't do crime shows either. None of that stuff. My mom's boyfriend will do that stuff. Or, yeah, like, he'll literally go to sleep to crime shows. I'm like, dude, are you mad? How can you do that? How can you do such a thing? Imagine you're going to sleep to that, and it's like, and this man was never found. Like, they never found the man who did it. So, you know, so he's still lurking out there, and you're just sleeping like a freaking baby. It's like, how? I don't even want to know about it. So it's winter, Nathan, but I don't think we actually celebrate any of the holidays because we're in, actually, it's a good point. I didn't even really realize that consciously until now. Like, I didn't really, like, yeah, I wasn't fully aware that was even happening. But yeah, no, there actually aren't any holidays passing in, the university world. That's actually interesting. But it makes sense because time isn't really going by here. Because when we go back to Sunset Valley, it's only been like a day. No freaking way, Kaysen. No, Dilf, I don't. No, I don't think so, Amanda. Yeah, I really don't think there are any. I don't even think I can host any special parties, even. There are holidays, Nathan, with seasons, yes, but it appears that there's an exception when you're in the university world. Then the exception is that there isn't holidays there. But if you're in the main world, the normal world that you live in, then yes, then you get your access to your holidays. Spooky, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community.
Good. Dog.
Also, List, hi. I realized how late I was. Also, Snow, I don't think I said hi to you either.
Good.
Yeah. That's crazy, Kason. That's like really scary. Oh, whoops. Poor Dorito's hungry. He has to go to the bathroom. You can make it through class though, right? Okay, well, please tell me we're going to the class on the right. Damn it. So this is literally just the universal classroom. We can hold it in, Dorito. Hold it in.
Elvum Chuklaval, Balmik Ranavuk Krazu, Argo Drenizemvorch. Trespo Labaze, Skulzel Yarba Freevam, Harpanucci, Hegram Mebaum,
Nice, he's being a good student.
Ogno Redazor, Resum, Horazu, Elnior, Blosh, Trezep. Nibao,
Definitely harder to hear in the back.
Epsis, Storny,
So cute that they get the answer. Or, you know. Is he gonna say anything?
Eldrup Zerpel Ponzanu, Dalasu, Rabadab, Troza, Vosjelba Visa Madu, Farubi Ganadu.
I really like how you can, like, you know, I think it's cool that you get to ask questions.
Nib.
Dilf, you know, it's funny. I don't remember exactly, but I know that I was doing a lot of food names for the family, and I'm pretty sure his mom's name was Pringle. I think his mom's name was Pringle. But I was naming a lot of people different different food names. So he was Dorito, and we had one like sour. One person was named Sour, another one was named Cream, and then I think one of the other kids was named Onion. So Sour, Cream, and Onion, because we had like 3 kids. I was doing food names. Jeez, how much longer is this damn class?
Orbum, Orave, Kravaz,
Kravaz. That's what I heard him say.
Rufum, Strebzo, Argalep.
Yeah, you know, Spooky, I kind of want to see The Sims 4's university. I almost want to do a comparison. This class needs to end. I gotta take a dump. We're gonna say it's probably a dump. Dorito, bathroom time. Dorito, you gotta be the first one out of there. Your bladder will thank you. You're not gonna make it, Dorito. Not gonna make it. 20 minutes. Excusies. Oh, well, I'm definitely gonna be pissing on somebody. We might actually be able to make it. Hold on. No, he's gonna be able to make it to the toilet and then use the toilet, but then still piss himself, right? Wow, he actually makes it? Hang on. It's like that weird in between. See, he made it, but he had a minute to spare. Is he gonna still pee himself, though? Let's see. Did he actually make it? He made it. He made it all right. Literally not a minute to spare. Not even a minute to spare. Damn, Dorito. I definitely did. I'm surprised. But it did take him literally 20 minutes from getting out of his chair to get to the second floor. Crazy. That's true. I also really dislike how slow time goes by in The Sims 4 also. Like, I feel like there's less control on that. Like, in this game, speed controls are so much faster, so I feel like I have more control on what I'm doing. So, like, when I'm doing a specific action, it's going to take a minute. At least I can just speed through and kind of, you know what I mean? I feel like managing that in this game is way easier. Sketters? Let's have spaghettis. I could totally go for some spaghetti. You know what's really fun? Making spaghetti and using your hand, taking a nice fistful of spaghetti and just smushing it into your face. Have you guys ever done that? Because if you haven't, you really should try it. In fact, you know what? You guys haven't tried it, and it shows. No, but it's good. I feel like there's a more connection with the food when you use your hands. Yeah. Just saying. Food experience, you guys. I absolutely have Kaisen. I don't think I've made them exactly like from the show. I haven't looked up the recipe. I use it I have my own little twist on it, I suppose. So basically all I do is you just get your favorite pasta sauce, some spaghetti. I don't ever usually use meatballs. So there's that, and I think that's what they call for in it. And then I just get, instead of doing plain taco shells, I actually get the nacho cheese flavored taco shells. And that stuff is next level. Like, if you're ever making spaghetti tacos, you 100% need nacho cheese taco shells. Every time. They're so good. It's a game changer. But I used to make spaghetti tacos so frequently. Yeah, Amanda, I've heard of that too. And that's super annoying. That's really annoying. I feel like that's got to be on purpose. Like, there's no way that they can't fix that. I feel like part of me has a thought here. I feel like some of the things they have in that game is on purpose, because then I feel like it just gets people talking about the game and complaining about it, and then in turn, like, you know how when people make videos and they purposely do something goofy in the background or misspell something so people comment on it and correct it, boosting engagement, and then therefore the video gets more views. I feel like the Sims team do stuff like that too on purpose. Now, does it really boost their videos? No, but I'm sure somehow it gets people talking about their game and indirectly getting people just to be talking about The Sims 4. I'm not sure if I don't know if they're really making that big brain move right there, but I just get the impression. It's like, how can they, because a lot of the things that they do, it makes you think, like, there's no way that they're that inexperienced. Like, there's no way that they could be that bad at making a game, right? Like, you can't be that bad at it, right? If a lot of the users are unhappy about a feature like that, and it really is just frustrating of a user experience of playing the game, like, why wouldn't it have been fixed? Why wouldn't they want to appease and make them why wouldn't you want to make sure that your players are enjoying yourselves when they're playing? So, I don't know. That's just me. And I mean, unless they wholeheartedly just don't even know about it. I guess there's that too. But I feel like I don't know. Just food for thought there, you know? I believe so, Jelly, yes. Because even when The Sims originally came out, the first one, I believe it was still funded by EA or all that jazz, right? By Will Wright? I'm pretty sure. I don't think he was an ever independent person that got, like, bought out by EA. I don't think it worked that way. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it always started. They always had EA on their side, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for sure. In case, and let me know what you think when you do try it. The Reaper Games? Wait, what is it? Hi, Tay. How are you? Oh my gosh, Red. Careful. Hello, Thumper. Good night. I'm glad you got to pop in and still at least say goodnight to us. Huh. That's actually really interesting, Jelly. Good night, Thumpers. Oh, yeah, but isn't Maxis owned by EA? Aren't they a sub-company under EA? Jose, now you got me wondering. Part of me wanted to mention Maxis, but I feel like that's still part of EA, isn't it? How about this? Did EA always own Maxis? I feel like they did, but I mean, I could be wrong too. Oh, wow, no. Electronic Arts did not always own Maxis, but acquired the video game developer in 1997, which was before The Sims. So it says Maxis is known for its simulation games, including The Sims, Spore, and SimCity. Wow, it was founded in 1987 by Will Wright and Jeff Braun. Huh. But 97 was when they acquired it, and I think... February 2000. Okay, so a few years before it came out. I wonder if it impacted its development. I wonder if they started developing The Sims, like The Sims 1. And, you know, I don't know. It depends on how long development time takes. But maybe they started developing it before EA owned it, right? That's possible, too. Could have been in that leeway time. Literally, Jose, I know. I think about that often. Every time I hear it, actually. Poor Jose. And then when you weren't here for a while, I kept thinking, man, one day. You know what, Jose? As I keep growing as a creator, maybe one day I'll have the privilege and the opportunity to talk to some of the Sims 3 developers. I would love to. I'd love that opportunity. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure none of them seem to be really thrilled on... I'm sure. I don't know if any of them are really gonna be thrilled. Any of them that are currently active employees at EA probably wouldn't want to really interact with me because, you know, it's Sims 3, and we can't have. And I'm not gonna say it's them personal. It's probably just because they don't want to get in trouble from EA. Because EA's breathing down their necks. But anyways, maybe one day, Jose, we can find out, and I'll be like, guys, I have a big important question for the developers of Sims 3. Out of all the questions I could ask them, I'm gonna be like, what is this sound? And then I'll play the sound. It'll be in a little recorded little interview. And I'll be like, okay, we just need to know what this sound is. That's all we care about to know. Nothing else. We don't want to know anything else about the game. The only one question I'm going to ask them is, what is this sound and why? I'm curious, though. Part of me does wonder if the sound is related to just being a... It could even be a development sound, even. Like, what if it's something they used to kind of help, like, determine if something was happening in the game? Because we've already learned that... Yeah, there's that sound. But, like, we've already learned that, like, a lot of the interactions from our Sims, like, we couldn't trigger it. You know what I mean? There was no way that we were able to just trigger the sound on its own. But there are times where I notice it, like, freaking out in the game. There's times where I'll notice it spamming. But I just don't know what's causing it. Like, what is the relationship with it? When it's spamming, then the question comes down and is like, okay, well, what is happening that we think that could be spamming it? But the problem is, it's hard to really determine that, you know? It really is. Heck yeah, guys, we made it to the Dean's List. Where am I going? Oh, it's Friday. I made it home for no reason. I thought, here I am having the night off. Here, what's spooky? Let me see. Are you serious, Jose? Am I really the only one? Inzoi? Yeah, I do. I think it'll be a good contender, but I will say to you guys, like, speaking with the graphic sides, I do think there's a point to when a game can be too realistic. My impression of Inzoi, from what I've seen so far, I feel like there might be things where it might be a little too realistic. That's not to say that it's not going to succeed, and that's not to say it's not going to do well. I think the game is going to succeed and do a lot of great things. But at least, you know, there are times where, like, the more complex you make a game, I feel like I don't know. I feel like the more complex it is, the less of a scope you're going to have of a player base. But I could be wrong. That's kind of the impression I feel like, just from some games that I've played. You know, I feel like, and this can happen too. If a game is too simple, that can get boring. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if a game is overly like technical and overly realistic, it becomes less of a game in a way. And some people will enjoy what those overly realistic details, right? That's fine. But not to say that there isn't a place for that kind of game. But I'm just saying, like, Sims 3, on the other hand, it applies, like, cartoony aspects with realism. And it's also not overly real, which I think is what makes this game fun. It's just not it's not, you know, it's goofy. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. And that's the point, you know? Wait, really, Jose? I know, I won't. I won't do that, Jose. You know? I'm not even sure how much money they would offer me, even if they offered me a fat stack. I don't even think I could accept EA's money for that. I love Sims 3. You know, I could never turn against Sims 3. But I'm also realistic. You know, I'm not going to be someone who's going to completely trash Sims 4. Like, obviously I don't care for Sims 4. You know where I stand with it. But I'm just realistic with it and logical with it. Like, I'm not gonna. I dislike The Sims 4, and I overall believe it's a step in the back. But that's not to discredit that. You know, if you're, you know, we're all Simmers at heart. You know, and if you like Sims 4, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just viewing it based off of like their previous installments and the quality of work that was put into these games. I personally feel like there's a clear difference between these titles and The Sims 4. It's not as simple as different graphics and a different playstyle. Like, that game is just. It wasn't supposed to be what it was, so the company chose to salvage what they already were working on and to force it into something that it's not, which it is a life simulation game, which it really wasn't, actually. It barely was even that. I mean, on release, we didn't have toddlers. Babies are objects. We didn't have terrain tools. I'm pretty sure we didn't even have pools. So, I don't know about you guys, but those are some pretty core elements. Now, if you were a brand new game studio and it was your first life simulation game, I think that would have a pass. You probably could make it work. However, we're talking EA here, the guys with the big bucks that have 3 other titles under their belts. There's no excuse. So obviously, they just recycled the work from what they were already previously working on, Project Olympus, and they just kind of regurgitated it into what it became. So, I don't know. Which, they've done a good job. They've managed to make it work. Not gonna lie. I'm actually really happy that Sims 4 has worked out as well as it has. Mainly because I'm really glad that everyone else is spending their money on the game, because this way, hopefully, we can get a nice new game. That's what I used to always say. But apparently the recent news is there isn't going to be a Sims 5, huh? Oh my gosh, guys. Dorito was growing breasts. Talk about conspiracies. I like how that's his first thing. Yeah, thanks, Jose. Now I just gotta make that into videos. I keep thinking about that too, Jose, because I really want to be able to do better on here. And, you know, I wouldn't mind being able to, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind being able to really express how I'm feeling and just also being able to share that in video format. I think the problem is, like, because I get to do it all here, but now I got to do it in a video format, right? And I think I'd be able to actually do well. You know, because there's a lot of times where I think about, like, you know, if I could even make it as, like, a content creator, but I feel like realistically if I just apply myself in a video format. But that's what's hard. I specialized in streaming, and this is just what I do really well at. And I just have an easier time because it's just chill. You hang out, have a good time, mess up, but you have fun with it, and you keep going with it. When you mess up in a video, you kind of have to re-record it. So, not to say that videos are not genuine, but you have to learn how to make it work in a way. Because videos aren't as easy as, you know... Yeah, I don't know. I have to make sure that I'm articulating things to the best of my ability. Like, if I say something and I'm on a tangent for like a few minutes, and I'm like, you know what, actually, let me say it a whole different way. You know, we're here having this human interaction and just going back and forth with each other. In a video, it's not really like that. I'm just straight up, you know what I mean? It's just it's a different setting. But when I think about in terms of a career out of it, I do think that it'd be nice if I could, and I'm not doing it just for the aspect of a career, but I also want to share these ideas, but I also would like to grow in that area, so... Aw, Monica. I appreciate it. I try. I really do try. I do. It's fun. I'm on here I like hanging out here and chatting with you guys and just, yeah, it's fun hanging out with you guys. So, you know, I mean, obviously, I guess when I say that, it's true based on my actions. You know, I really do enjoy hanging out here and just talking with you guys. It's a good time, you know, sharing experiences. I try to. There are times though where the game will distract me, and I'll be more in game than in chat at times, you know. But yeah. Hi, Daisha. Welcome back. Yeah, honestly, Amanda, I'm down for that. And you know what I want to make a video about and talk about, guys? So, what's everyone's opinion on this new Minecraft movie? I need to educate myself some more on it, but I do want to talk to you guys about this too. Like, this is something that's interesting. When I first saw the trailer, I actually was hyped for it. My first impression, I was like, okay, I can dig this. You know, Jack Black is a goofy guy, right? So, and realistically, the Steve character is pretty basic, right? It's a basic character. So when you saw that it was Jack Black wearing a blue t-shirt and basic pants, right? It's like, so when people were dogging on his first character, I started thinking like, well, I mean, what does Steve really look like in Minecraft, right? So I don't know. I mean, guys, I don't know. My impression when I think of Steve, it's like I don't have a problem with Jack Black being Steve. I actually am excited about that. That's like a big bonus point to me. I know some people were saying like, what is that when it comes to the llama? They're like, what even is that? I mean, I started thinking at first it might have been weird, but I was like, you know what? Actually, my mentality when I was watching, I was like, I'm gonna try to be more open. I decided to literally be like, I'm gonna be more open and accept this trailer. And you know, when I saw the llama, I was like, it's kind of cute. You know, it's kind of cross-eyed looking, mouth open. But I don't know. I'm kind of down for it though. I think it might not be bad, and I know there's other people that are criticizing the other characters. Like I said, I need to watch it, fully watch it, and kind of like really judge and see. But like, I also don't play Minecraft a lot to where I know all the Minecraft characters, right? So like when there's people are wondering who some of those actors are supposed to be, I really don't know either. But I think I am excited for it. You know, I feel like Jack Black would like really nail it. I think he's just goofy, you know? He's a goofy guy. I love it. Like whenever I don't know, I like him. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, and that's fair. I think that's a fair argument though. Not having video games be a live action, I think that totally makes sense, you know? It's fair. It's fair to say that, you know? Like some things aren't. Yeah, I totally can get that. You know, I think that's a fair assessment. I don't know. Maybe in this case, I'm for it, but I do understand. I think there's. I wish I could give you an example, but I think there has been a time where there's a live action, and I wasn't for it either. Like I would rather it have been just animated. So I totally get the sentiment. I do get where you're coming from in that regard. Oh, I see what you're saying. See, I never saw the Mario movie, but I know it was like, well, really highly rated too. That's fair too, Kaysen. That's fair. And that is true. Okay, another thing I really want to talk about, guys, I also wanted to make a video about. So apparently people are having an issue with the Lunchly stuff. So, actually, Jose, didn't you bring it up to me last night, or did somebody else? Was that I don't think it was Andrew. I haven't seen Andrew in a minute. Because you two were the dynamic duo, Jose. I can't. We'd have to separate you two. But who told me about Lunchly? Someone told me about the Lunchly stuff. I'm not very educated on this topic, okay? I'm not, once again. So, my opinions aren't going to be very strong on it. I just have some basic understanding and some basic thoughts on those basic ideas. So, okay. So, I guess Mr. Beast is getting a lot of hate for Lunchly. And, I guess, what is the reason, I suppose? I kind of want to look it up. Maybe I should look it up. Lunchly Twitter, I guess. Let's see. Maybe that's not the right way to look it up. Probably not this one. Seriously, I can't open up Twitter without it like making me log in. I'm not using that then. Oh, it's Dan TDM. If it really is gonna make me like log in just to view this. So what is it? Apparently, oh, this is Forbes. I don't want to read Forbes. I'd rather read, like, whenever I try to look up stuff, I honestly, let's see here. So Dan made a tweet. When was this posted? Oh, September 16th, so I'm a little late to this. Yeah, I'm curious now. Oh no, you're okay. You're okay, Jose. Hmm. So it looks like it's Mr. Beast, KSI, Logan Paul are releasing Lunchly, a Lunchables competitor. It will feature Prime, Feastables chocolate, and a variation of food. Um, Interesting. So, in which we already saw this. My first thought was, okay, I wasn't sure about the Prime because I know Prime doesn't have the cleanest ingredients in it, like when I scan it from Yuka. But I will say, um, the Feastables chocolate that does. From when I scan it from Yuka, there actually are some pretty clean ingredients in the Feastables. However, at the end of the day, guys, it's candy. Like candy is candy, right? So as we all know, you don't want to eat candy every single day, right? So there's still that rule of thumb to keep in mind. Now, as for the quality of the food, I'm actually really, really curious of what the quality of the Lunchables are, or the Lunchlies are, because my thinking is there's like lead, a lot of lead in Lunchables. So if Lunchly kind of eliminates that, and obviously it might be high in sodium because it's just a prepackaged food item, and you gotta have those preservatives. But realistically, like if it removes a lot of those really harmful stuff that really just shouldn't be in there anyway, then I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. But I guess I'm just having a hard time truly seeing why it's such an outrage. Is all. Um, Let me see. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing too, Jose. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Because let's see. Yeah, there is B. Yeah, that's why I know, and it sucks. I miss Lunchables. I liked them. Oh my gosh, really, Monica? See, and I eat candy every day. I do. I'm one of those people, Monica. I'm trying to chill out on it and eat less of it, right? Just wait, that because I noticed how I just try to chill out on it as much, not as much, right? So that's what sucks though, because Lunchables are quick, they're easy, they're simple, so I get why they sell well. But anyways, so this is what Dan TDM posted. They said, "What happened to YouTubers, man?" And he said, I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans?" And then he says, "This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them." He says, "Do better." Which I think that's fair. That last statement, "This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them." That makes sense. I think the mindset of that makes sense. Because, like, kids growing up watching these guys, they're gonna think like, oh my gosh, whatever they make, they're gonna want. The kids are gonna want that stuff. So that mindset does matter. The first part is what made me get the general confusion, because he said that this is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. Well, isn't that the point? When you make a business, and if Mr. Beast is trying to expand and make a business out of just, he has a brand. If you want, as a person that starts a business, you want to keep growing. And at some point, if you have the chance, you'd like that brand to outlive you, right? At first, you're the one creating the brand and you want to keep growing. So I think it makes sense to make money and to sell stuff for the sake of making money. That's the point. But not in the sense of, I don't want to take it in the sense that you don't want to do it just to make money, in the sense that that's all that matters. You want to make sure that you have some kind of ethics and values. So you don't want to just sell garbage. You want to make sure you're selling a good product. So actually, the more I'm talking about this, I think I kind of am getting at what he's getting at. I think he's saying there's basically no ethics here. Maybe that's what he's getting at. Maybe that's the sentiment that Dan TDM is saying. And then he's saying, how does this benefit their fans? So maybe that's what he's getting at. Perhaps there is something, but like that's the thing. I want to know more. Like, what's the part that's really bad? Like, obviously, yeah, kids are gonna want to just automatically want this because of these big, I guess, creators that are behind it. So that makes sense. Why, so if it's a bad product, you want to make sure that you want to make sure, Backyard, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. So I guess I could see that. You want to make sure that whatever they're making, they should be held at a higher standard because of their audience. They need to make sure that they're producing things that are going to be having a good impact on the audience that they have. So that makes sense. But I feel like a similar argument could be made with pretty much a lot of food companies too. Is another way I look at it. Like literally Lunchables, they are marketed to kids. Kid Cuisine was marketed to kids. I really shouldn't name drop them because I actually haven't scanned their products and seen the stuff that's in their food. I'm just assuming that Kid Cuisine, if they're even still around, doesn't have good ingredients. I'm just assuming right now. Anyways, but Lunchables, as we know, isn't good with what they have in their food. Yet those are marketed to kids. So I feel like there's definitely some shade that should be thrown at them. So I guess whenever I see this and them being attacked, it makes me wonder, like, why aren't we really... We're making it out to be like these guys are the real big villains, but I feel like the really bigger villains are the ones that have already been taking advantage of like our youth. In fact, when we were all kids and when we were all munching on Lunchables, because that was like the only option, like we were the ones being taken advantage of and fed garbage. So I just think that there's a sentiment, there's something to be said about that. I still think that a lot of the big companies that currently exist that make our food that a lot of the people eat, and sometimes it's because it's cost effective, so we can't blame parents for buying that because it's easy, it's quick, it's something that a parent can just do the best that they can, so can't really necessarily blame the parents on that. I think if anything, the people that should be at blame are the ones that are in charge creating the product. So love of the game. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. But like, so I think like, yeah, these companies that are big, like Lunchables, whoever makes them, whoever's actually in charge of that, which actually, let's look it up. Who owns Lunchables? I bet you it's Nestle. Oh, wow, it's Kraft Heinz. So they're pretty large. There's no excuse that the product quality of those foods should be anything like low like that, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these big companies, they don't really invest in terms of making a quality product anymore. They just make a product. And that's the issue I have, you know? These are the guys that are, I don't know. It's not just Kraft, but like a lot of these big companies. And it really bothers me more so when these big companies, Kayla, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. What bothers me the most, you guys, is when I noticed companies creating healthy products. Because when these companies create healthy products and they're telling you why they're good, right? Have you guys heard of Kashi cereal? Let's see. So the Kashi brand cereal is marketed to being healthier because it's going to have less sugar in it and all that jazz. It's going to have fiber, protein, all that stuff. So I actually been eating a lot of it, and it's actually been helping me. It's been good cereal. But then obviously a lot of us are familiar with Fruit Loops, okay, all that stuff, and the cereals that are full of all these the bad stuff like the dyes and the high sugar stuff. So I just find it interesting when both of these companies. Actually, both of these brands are owned by Kellogg. So I just think when these big companies are selling a healthy product and they're marketing it as healthy because they know it's healthy, it's also telling me that they're well aware that their primary products are unhealthy and are really bad. So, and it's one thing if it's a product that's unhealthy in terms of sugar. That's fine. We all got to treat ourselves, right? Live your best life. My biggest complaint and argument that I'm bringing up here is the harmful chemicals that are in our foods. Is really what I'm getting at. I don't like when these big companies release a healthy product, acknowledging like, hey, this is healthy. You should buy this. But then at the same time, they're still going to be selling the stuff that is bad. So they're telling us that they're aware that the food that they have is bad, but hey, if we sell this healthy stuff, it makes us not as bad. I think it makes them worse because they're aware of their problem, but yet they're just going to sell us the good stuff, you know what I mean? And they're still going to sell their bad stuff alongside it. They're having best of both worlds. They still get to profit off of the bad stuff and they get to profit off the good stuff. So I don't like that. I think there should be a proper change. If you're aware of bad, then the goal should be to remove the bad, right? To actually better yourself from it. I mean, that's just me. Oh, Janella, I'm so sorry. 16 years, though, that's a pretty damn long life. I'm so sorry, though. My condolences to you, Janella. I had that happen earlier this year as well. Little doggies. Oh, wait, what is that, biscuits? I was a little bit out of chat there because I was in my deep conversation. Monica, no, 100%. That's the thing, guys. This app called Yuka, Y-U-K-A. There's a lot of studies on these ingredients, but they're mostly done in Europe. They're EU. It's like EU stuff. It's like, oh, this has been a study in Europe or, EU, and proven in this time this year, that this has a potential of causing this. Like, so. And that's the thing that's frustrating. It's I try to trust that more than anything now. So whenever I look at foods and I see like, hey, this is what's found over in Europe, it's like, okay, I actually will trust them more now. It's just a little, I don't know. We're not asking for a lot. It's not a lot to be asking for. A food system that's not broken. Is all. It's not some crazy secret. It's not some crazy big deal. We're just asking for food that's not gonna like Like I said, guys, sugar obviously isn't good for us, right? Straight up. Like our table sugar that we have isn't good for you, but that's okay. If you wanna enjoy it, have some candy, have some cakes, enjoy yourself, live your life. But red 40 just shouldn't be a thing. Yellow 5, like that stuff, like none of that stuff that stuff just shouldn't exist. If if it exists just to make our food look better, if food coloring is to exist to make it look better and it's causing that much adverse health effects, we just shouldn't have it anymore, right? There's no need. I would rather my food looking more dull and then it being just like a more truer, clean food. I would much rather that. Like, yeah, the pretty colors are fun and dandy, but it's not worth it for the side effects, So. Yeah, Biscuits, I know that he goes deeper. Mr. Beast stuff definitely goes deeper. His content for sure. He's got a lot going on. He's had quite a year this year. Do you really, Holly? So does that mean like sugared stuff is just less, like do you just see less sugary stuff? Like, I'm actually curious. I wonder how that affects businesses. Like, do you ever have like or cupcake shops or cake shops, like things like that are open to specializing in that? Because like, for example, here, like we have like donut stores, crumble, like cookie stores. Like, do you guys see less of those kind of specialized stores then? Makes me wonder. Is it really? Yeah, but Kason, wouldn't it also be? But the kind of sugar though, right? Like if you're eating like, let's just say fruits, right? Because fruit, like natural sugars in fruit, wouldn't that be enough to get the sugar you need for the brain? I've actually never heard that. I've never done the studies on it, on sugar and what we need and all that good stuff, to be honest with you. That's fair then. So actually then, Kason, me asking you that question and me just responding to like reading what you said, sugar isn't bad it's just the amount, which is true. But I think there's something different about refined sugar, right? Like our table sugar, isn't that worse than, because that's worse than like the sugar you find in fruit, isn't it? Also, thank you guys for 20,000 likes. See, that's crazy, Holly, because a lot of places like that will open up around here. Like, like I said, Crumble. We have multiple little bakery shops. It's so easy to get this bad food, too. It's so readily available. I like Doritos' little, like, top. It's cute. That makes sense. Yeah, sugar. Yeah, that makes sense. Jody wants to go on a date. It is Saturday. Might as well. It's going to be hard to throw a rager when it's snowing. I guess we could. Everyone will just be really cold. Wait, Holly, sugar was introduced to combat obesity? Oh, that's BS. That's gotta be. Because sugar is the leading cause of it, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? And I think there's a history on it. There's a documentary on this, I think, right? But don't they say, like, how the sugar companies were trying to blame, like, red meats or something like that, when really it's, like, when we can trace back when table sugar was introduced to, like, on a grand scale where everybody could just access it. And that's when, like, obesity started rising, too. Wasn't it when, like, sugar, the kind of sugar that we get now? Not the cane stuff, not the good, I'm just saying, like, because, like I said, as we all know, the amount of sugar in all our food. Why does Holly literally keep stripping? Alright, I think this date's over. I'm going home. You know what? Live your best life. She's a very free-spirited sim. And honestly, more power to her. Oh, the tax was introduced. Okay, that's fair. Janilla, I don't believe they do, actually. I'll check. Oh, yeah, corn syrup is really bad. Yeah, for sure, Monica, yeah. Oh, I don't have one anymore, damn it. I thought I owned one of those. Let me see. Nope. Snow is too deep. So I imagine before the snow starts building up. But that begs the question. What if you start a bonfire before the snow starts piling up? Yeah, so good old sugar. I love it though. I really do. I love sweet. I love candy. I love cakes and cookies. I love that stuff. I love donuts, I just try to be I try to be aware of it as much as I can. And I just try to limit it. I try not to eat it as much because I definitely notice how bloaty I get, And I need to replace it with a better diet of food because it's, you know what I mean? I need to get some good yummies in there. So, yeah. But it sucks, guys, because honestly, I got to tell you, like, processed foods and like sugary foods, it's so easy for me to eat because like You know what I mean? I've had cookies frozen in my freezer for like a month now. And then ice cream. Like all that stuff like never goes bad. Which I guess, you know, but I can just, if I'm ever hungry and I want to snack on something, it's easier for me to snack on like cookies and stuff because it's just always going to be there for me, right? And it's not going bad, but it's like, oh, that salt, no, not salt, oh my gosh, that spinach that I bought 3 days ago, it's already wilting. It's already looking slimy. It's like, bro. Like literally, guys, what was it, earlier this week? I was going to make me a sandwich. And I was so thrilled. I had everything out and ready to go. And mother effer, guys. My bread was all moldy. And I'm like, motherfucker. I'm glad I caught it. But like, you know, but at the same time, I get it. It's healthy food. And it's fresh food. So it's also on the flip side, I'm happy to see the food rotting. Because if it's rotting, it doesn't have as many preservatives. And it's fresh. You know, it's a fresher food. So, you know, but it adds to my stress. Because whenever I try to make food and try to do that stuff, it's hard whenever it's like, it's all going bad, you know? My favorite candy right now, Skittles Shriekers, and Skittles was a brand that I was not buying anymore because of their harmful ingredients. Titanium dioxide was the big one, but thankfully, for some reason, when I scanned it with Yuka, their Halloween Shriekers aren't as bad as the primary Skittles. Don't know why. Whatever. I ended up buying it though. Honestly, Meadow, same here. Learning a lot new here, but honestly, I'm down for that. I have a big sweet tooth, Holly. It's bad. Gummy clusters. Oh my gosh, Janella, yeah. Those are good. You guys should look into Yum Earth. If you're into like gummies, or if you guys are into like candy, but if you want clean candy where it just has the sugar and not the dyes, Yum Earth is a really good candy brand. Especially if you love Skittles. They've got something called Giggles, and that's their Skittle brand. It's so good. So good. And it's all it is the colors. They taste exactly like Skittles, but better because at least it doesn't have the harmful crap in it. And on top of it, the only difference is they look a little bit more faint. The color isn't as bold, but that's okay. It's because they color it naturally. Hey Han, welcome back. Maddie, I don't know if I do. If you changed your name and your profile picture, it's hard for me to go off of anything really. That's really all I have to go off of. But it's hard to say if I remember you. But welcome back. Oh my gosh, Red. Yep. And it's all wet outside, so he's probably got tracking all the dirt in the steps. Yeah. I mean, I did that too. I went into a Walgreens recently just because I was looking. Guys, why is it so hard to find like liquid Tylenol? I don't understand. Why is it like that when the kids' Tylenol is chewables and liquids? Why can't adult, like, medicine be the same? Why does it have to be pills? Why do we have to swallow pills? Can we make the new normal when we're adults and old people? Guys, by the time we're all old, like old, can we make it where it's normal that we don't have to have, like, a set of pills to swallow? Make it like candy. Why don't we just make it like candy? Oh my gosh, Monica, what a mood. I'm not good at math either. Actually, I am pretty bad at math. I'm only decent at it when it matters. Like, I legitimately I created my own, I guess, distance measurement. I converted, I guess. Like, so, for example, Legos. You know Legos, right? Like these little guys. I created a Lego mile. I determined what a Lego mile is, which I don't remember. I have notes on it, though, so I'd have to go back and find it. But anyways, it was because it was going to be a video. But, yeah. Make it a smoothie. Yeah, that too. Why not? Wait, Demi, wait, what? Aw, it's okay, Meadow. At least you're doing it. That's what matters, you know? You're trying. That's what really matters, honestly. As long as you're trying. That is the most important thing. If you're not trying, I mean, you're not going to get really anywhere with that, right? But at least you're trying. That's quite literally all that matters. So we finished our first week. Heck yeah. Freaking Dorito. course, Meadow. Wait, what happened, Kason? You what? Refuse to blow out the candles, age up. Like in... Wait. That's fair, Jelly. I think I'm a hands-on learner, personally. Like, I get seeing can help, but definitely hands-on. Yeah, like showing, but then also me doing. I'm definitely hands-on. Oh, okay, so not... Oh, you're going back. Okay, I see. I got you now. Now I understand. Okay. So it's kind of like, you know, they bring their parent to school or whatever.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So, Monica, did they just stand in front of the candles and not do anything? Yeah, you can't really... Yeah, that kind of reading... That kind of, like, teaching style sucks. Where they just tell you, like, here, here's the stuff, here's what you got to do, now just do it. You know, instead of, like, showing you and teaching you. I think it's coming up to expiration now, Red, actually. I believe next month, as a matter of fact. Hey, Yeller! We're doing university and drinking some juice. I want juice. Juice. Not like, you know, obviously we know what they're insinuating here, but yeah. I like how everything's juice related in this game. And not alcohol. I'm for that universe. That sounds good. Juice instead of alcohol. Hi, Cammy. I love it, Yeller. I had some orange juice today, freshly squeezed, and it was so yummy. It was so yummers. What drawing is this? I think it's a stapler. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of stupid, Jelly. Then what's the teacher doing? Yeah, Amanda, that's actually a good point. Oh, I never thought of it that way. Juice is beer, and nectar is wine. That's so cute. Monica, I don't think I thanked you for all those gifts earlier, so thank you. And Red, thank you as well for the gifties. That's fair, Case. Honestly, juice is the cool stuff anyway. Let's be real here, guys. Business opportunity. I really want to see juice bars. I want like bars, but juice styled. So instead of everyone being drunk and like angry and being and like throwing stuff around, just all grungy, it could be lightly colored. Think of like the Groovy Smoothie from iCarly, like nice bold colors, like a smoothie bar plate, like a smoothie store. And then it's all like nice and a nice little hangout area where you can drink juice and be creative and mingle and have a good time. Instead of bringing out the worst in people. Sometimes, you know, alcohol can really not be good. I'm making sushi again. Ah, strawberry kiwi juice. That sounds so good. Oh, that's cute, Kason. Anchovy sushi roll. I'm going to put that in the fridge for later. So how do I become a better jock? Ah, Jelly, you probably would like Space Game. You probably would like to play some space video games, wouldn't you? Ooh, Max hot chocolate is good. You know what hot chocolate is a really big letdown? The one at any of them served at Starbucks. Starbucks has like the worst hot chocolate in my opinion. Actually, the worst. Even when it's free, I think I end up throwing it away. Hi, Christina. That was a close one. I want to really clean this off. Olivia, thank you for the tiny diny. Aw, that's cool though, Kason. At least you got some cute shops, but yeah, bittersweet. Small towns can be nice, but yeah, then it sucks when there's just not much variety. You know. Yeah, Swiss Mix, unfortunately. Fortunately, but unfortunately. Because sometimes it's nice to... It'd be nice to know if there's better. And be able to experience other things other than just Swiss Miss, you know? Wait, McDonald's has hot chocolate? No freaking way. I wonder if there's a Swiss Miss, though. Let's be real here. There's no way McDonald's be mixing up their own chocolate. They definitely have Swiss Miss in the back. For sure. Because actually, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Applebee's does that. But you know what the worst thing ever? The biggest crime to hot chocolate is when you use water. Sorry, but if you're using water to make hot chocolate, you're literally just drinking chocolate water. Okay? But at the end of the day, on a serious level, if you enjoy it that way, there's nothing wrong with it. But I do need to throw some shade, to a lighthearted shade, right? Like, I'm not going to really judge you. If you enjoy it, at the end of the day, guys, I think if you enjoy it, then drink it and enjoy it, right? But, like, on a nice jokingly side, too, like, straight up, guys, come on. Chocolate water? Oh my gosh, Jose, I know what you are now. You're a chocolate water drinker, too, aren't you? Wait, hotel chocolate? Stop, Jada. Let me see this. Watch it be like a 3-star hotel, hot chocolate place. Hotel chocolate. Is that what it's called? Or is it hotel hot chocolate? Crap. I already mixed it up. I already messed it up. Hotel chocolate, okay. What? What is this place? This might be what I need. Luxury hot chocolate? This might be what I'm looking for. Where are they? Okay, not their pictures on their website, looking straight out of AI. Guys, if you go to the hotel chocolate, with all the splatteringness of all these chocolates, it totally looks like it was AI, which is fine. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Let's see here. Where would I even go? It's probably in some. It's probably in like the nearest place. Is probably in like a city. How do you buy it? Do you buy it? Oh wait, do they ship it to you? Oh shit. Oh, they ship it to you. You don't go. Oh my gosh, it's expensive. But honestly, if it tastes good and it's worth it, I'm down. I don't mind paying money for a good product. That's my thing. Like, if it's expensive, guys, as long as it's a good product and it's like a reasonable expensive, it's not just overly expensive to be expensive, but instead it's like expensive within reason because they actually put time and effort and it's a quality product. Then it's fine. Huh. Oh, boy. So many flavors. Pumpkin spice hot chocolate flakes. It being in flake form is promising. Salted caramel hot chocolate flakes? Yeah, give me that. Milky 50% hot chocolate flakes. Classic 70%? Ooh, maybe the classic, right? You guys, I might have to order some of theirs. All right, I've got two. These are the two on my wish list. Pumpkin spice, salted caramel, and the classic 70%. What else you got? I got to raid this place. What else do they sell? What's Velvetizer? Hot chocolate maker? Oh my gosh, it's like a special machine. Stop it. What is this? Guys. What is this? What have you guys started? Oh, it's so pretty. A Velvetizer? You know what they are? I've never heard of this. So I'm going to give you guys a description. for myself and for anyone else that if you don't know. Apparently, the Velvetizer hot chocolate maker automatically heats, melts, and whisks pure chocolate flakes into your favorite milk for a moment of European-style hot chocolate bliss. Ooh, European style. Sold. That's all I needed to hear. If it's from Europe, it's probably good. Velvetized liquors? Oh, that's like alcohol. Nah, I don't want that. What you got? Yeah, I'm not gonna want any of this. It's like liquor. That's lame. That's boring. Nah. I guess I'll take your hot chocolate flakes. Orange super milk, vanilla white, hazelnut praline. I bet that's good. Is it praline or praline? I don't know how you actually say that, to be honest with you guys. The site, if you guys are wondering what the site is, it's Hotel Chocolate. Oh my gosh, on Amazon? Ooh. So the price tag, oh yeah, $200. It's like $200. It's on sale though. It's on sale. If I wanted it in copper, it's actually $150. Wait, what is this? What's the difference? Why is this one? Wait, why is this one cheaper? Oh, because the starter kit was $190. Oh. And it comes with chocolate with you. No thanks. I'll buy the chocolate separately. If I just want the Velvetizer. Wait, does the color matter? Because if the color... Okay, it really doesn't matter, actually. Okay, honestly, charcoal looks good. Ironically, because I usually like to get white, but I think copper might look the best here. But do you know how many fingerprints is going to be on that? Like, don't get me wrong. A nice little appliance where it's got copper and shiny, just think about the fingerprint magnet that is. And that is what would irk me. A nice like more of like a eggshell style charcoal, I feel like that might be better. Personally, just because I just think about the fingerprints, okay? We're making hot chocolate here. You know it's going to get dirty, you know? You're going to go rating? Okay, sounds good. Rate away. Yeah, I don't think I'd buy this because I have to first try their hot chocolate and then like I would buy it eventually, but like, you know what I mean? Just dropping $150 on this randomly at some point. At some point maybe. Pumpkin spice hot chocolate flakes, I bet you that's good. Salted caramel hot chocolate and the classic 70%. Those are my picks. There's hazelnut latte. Ooh, what's a latte? Oh, because it's got... I see. Because it's gonna have like caffeine in it. No thanks. Yeah, I don't need any latte. 45% nut milk? Tell me more. Whoa, so creamy you won't believe it's vegan. Nut milk is a whole new type of chocolate made with hazelnuts instead of milk. At 45%... Yeah, cacao. Yeah. Cacao? Isn't it cacao? Something like that. It makes a mellow cup with notes of nutty praline. See, the thing is, we're getting into expensive stuff, and I don't know how to pronounce this fancy stuff. Cacao. Thank you. Cacao. Pair it with oat or almond milk for the ultimate vegan hot chocolate. I bet that goes hard, too. Salted caramel. Peppermint dark. That would probably be good, too. I'm curious about the milky 50% because it's not... There's a vanilla white, which I wonder if the vanilla would save it. Because white chocolate I'm not usually a big fan of. But a vanilla white and it being fancy, it's not like going to be dog doo-doo. It might actually be good. Wow. Milky 50%, huh? I feel like I would like this one. I kind of want to try this one too. Mild and creamy intensity. What about my 70%? Deliciously dark intensity. Oh, I would not want this one then. Yeah, I don't want dark. Dark chili? Stop it. So it's like spicy? Get out of here. I'd probably go with the milky 50% now. I don't want it to be... Yeah, I definitely don't want dark chocolate. No thanks. A pecan cinnamon? I didn't even see that one. Why am I not seeing it? Ginger? A ginger hot chocolate flake? I don't know how I feel about that. I see hazelnut praline. Honestly, Christina, I'm so tempted. I want to order these. That'd be like $75 to get all the flavors. I'll come back to that. I am going to actually add this, though. I'm going to save all these links. I'm going to put them in my little Discord. And we'll come back to that. Also, because I don't have a card to buy them with. Well, I have a credit card, I guess. We'll come back to that. What's going on here? A date? Okay.
Great.
No, you don't have to get the machine, to my understanding. I don't think you do. I think the idea of the machine is just to kind of like the way to like probably prepare it to their ideal method. I'd probably just be an animal and use the microwave. You know what? I actually would probably do the decency of using a stove. I would definitely probably try to prepare it on the stove then. Just to actually give it I'd probably do stove. Because let's be real, if I'm spending $25 on a freaking pack of hot chocolate, I probably should have it basic decency and not be a complete animal. But I would use this. I would use the microwave. Really, Jada? It's just funny. It's funny how that works. I know. It just Christina literally. This is why I can't have nice things. Just chuck it in the microwave.
Zamasi Sapso. Veni. Vida?
Veni, vida?
Boon.
Suso.
Sa, Sasim.
Sa, sasim.
Zawibi.
Zawibi.
Tico, Plu.
Group conversation, huh? Oh, with Jacob.
Weeb.
Oh, this.
Dorfley.
I don't know about this.
Hmm.
Dorito's like,
Dag.
Okay.
Mhm.
What is happening?
Druga Bashula.
All right, another date.
Stumbadu.
Yeah, screw this date. This one's not working out too well.
Zart. Tashdu.
Wait, Jose, now I gotta go back. Wait, what is it? Atoll and Champerado? I probably butchered those, Jose. Please go easy on me. Oh, it sounds good though. Holly, have you tried the hot chocolate though? I believe it would be worth the price. I really do. Because I mean, how much is Swiss Miss? Let me see. Okay, actually, this is probably not a fair comparison. Because I realize it's probably going to be dirt cheap. Actually? Wait, hang on. Okay, it depends. Depends on what you're getting. So, this is... Oh, yeah, it's dirt cheap. Never mind. There's no $2.69. Like, but it's also $2.69 hot chocolate, so... So it'd be that versus $25 hot chocolate, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely haven't tried it, Amanda. Let me look that up. Oh, how do you... Oh, okay, hang on. What is it? See, and then I gotta make videos on this, guys, of me trying foods. What is this? Abulita's hot chocolate? I haven't tried this. Oh, it's Nestle. It's good? Is it good? Compare it to Swiss Miss, though. And also, this is $5. So my question is, how does it stack up against... Oh my gosh. And there's like a nice little old lady on the front package. You know it's legit, guys. It's definitely legit when there's a little old lady on the front. Does she really? She outsells Swiss Miss. Authentic Mexican hot chocolate. Oh, me, oh my, say less. What else? Is she making? What's this? Oh, then there's the... What's the other one? Is that an I or an L? Albera? There's another one. Yeah, you guys were saying that one too, right? Albera? I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. But is that one good too? Mima, don't play. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, dude, you can tell. She knows what's real. She knows what's good. So Abula. So Abulita, Mexican hot chocolates. Okay. That's cute. That's a cute name. Hi, Nia. All right, new video series I'm gonna have to make, trying different hot chocolates. See, I really do want to make videos on this stuff, guys, because a couple of years ago I made a video. I didn't make a video. I was on the hunt for finding better Oreos, so it'd be fun to make videos on my adventures. I'm gonna have to order all this and try it. Swiss Miss versus Abulita, and then versus the Hotel Chocolate, which I've never heard of Hotel Chocolate in my life. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to try them all.
Ah, Dani.
Unistem.
Abuela. Okay, Abuela. Is that right, Red? Did I get it? Abuela or Abuela? Maybe
Sul.
Abuela?
Aisha nem.
Oh my gosh, Nia, I'm so glad.
Oh, Blana.
Nadruzum.
Yeah, Christina. I still really want to do my I really want to do like my what is it? It's like Middle Eastern food. I still want to do that, but I've never done a video like series like that before either. So I've never done it. So I guess we'll start with these. Maybe I should start with the hot chocolate. We are getting to hot chocolate season. It's still a little toasty outside, which is really annoying. What if you put ice cream in hot chocolate? I think so too, Holly. And I'd have fun with it. It's something I wouldn't mind doing. I think it'd be fun. I want to do more real life stuff, you know? Oh, we're doing another day, and it's actually going better.
Yep.
Ink blot test? Oh.
Sasha Mahi. Zorbu Bon.
What is that outfit?
Shabza. Vinga.
Nashi Dwarnop. Miss Kabbalah. Nashke Kupafa.
Bilbots in these. Zaga Zubadu. Samzigada. Zob.
Tag.
Mawimchu Chimbak.
Huh.
Talagiat.
Nurble Masavasaki.
Oh, wait, for what, Jada?
Sibu. Nama Gigago.
Oh, not
For all these hot chocolate flavors?
Fulabron.
Oh,
Supraza.
Kaylee, we are working on our technology.
Glazunda Ben. Nuf. Baby Gribats. Nurkla
The heck?
Strongest subtub. Bimbalop.
Oh, it's a vampire.
Masibo.
No bueno.
Chuksipni Nagrivi. Luke.
That was instant. Dorito was like, I'm out of here. Hang on, we gotta wake up our friendly vampire. She kind of woke up on her own.
Stole from Rita Foy.
Warpoo.
Pi finds it funny. She's a level 9, you know, rebel. Can I do school cheer?
Bodisu the corn. Bodisu the bronc. Bada baby. Aga abba dog dog dog. Gerbits. Gerbits. Boo. Gerbits.
That's fair, Red. You know, we all have our days too at work, so I get it. You know, there's always those ups and downs, but also, you know, you do work a lot. To be fair, a lot. Doritos. We're about to start our next week here, too. Okay. I'm glad I did it now. This seems to be unbreakable. I can't be having my bed failing on me like this. I keep forgetting about the free monies. You're right. Wow. Honestly, though, Red, I feel like it could be rough around the edges, though. That kind of job, too. I don't know. I'd be too spooked to work at a place like that. Just because you never know what you might see and the kind of people that might come in, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So that's what I would end up coming to that point. But, like, if I can choose not to, I probably, you know what I mean? That's true. That'll be a great way to go about it too, Red. Why are we running? Huh. That's exciting, Nia. Is he like... Is it a visit? Is it a... Yeah, I don't know. Is it a visit? What's going on? Pancakes.
Oh, Smeeny.
Smeeny. Why is he running? Who did that? Oh, Alondra, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Oh, aw, Nia. Glad that he's gonna be back then. That's exciting. That'll be fun. Aw. That's a good amount of time though, a whole week. Did you have the house to yourself then? It's also kind of bittersweet. I feel like it can be nice, but I understand what you're getting at. It can be lonely too. It's nice, but then it gets lonely. Velvet, thank you for the rose. Oh, 100% red. That's not worth it. I mean, yeah, that's not worth it. For sure not. But who knows? You know, maybe when you get to talk to the people tomorrow, maybe it'll be a turn of events. Because if you don't mind the job itself, you know, maybe it's salvageable. Maybe after that little conversation, it'll turn things for the better. Because you're also not asking for a lot either. You know, you just don't want to be harassed. Hi, Titty Chips. Welcome back. 100% red. Yeah, naturally. It's completely valid. I don't, Amanda. What do they... Okay, now I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna check them out. Your comments in class today were really insightful, Dorito. Aw. That was nice. I'm gonna save because it's been a while. And now I have to look at the Sims 3 store. While I look up the Sims 3 store, I'm going to save this hot chocolate into my Discord. Because now that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a hot chocolate hunt. Hot chocolate hunt. Okay. Store. Store. What the hell happened to the Sims3.com? Okay, there it goes. I had to load for a minute. I guess it'd be build and buy, and then vehicles, right? Buy. Oh, more bikes. I bought the Future Shock bikes. I thought those were really cool. Oh, there's literally no other... There's no motorcycle. I mean, I don't see any motorcycles on here. Wait, what? There's motorcycles though? Where do you find them? Chips, we are doing the 5th major out of 6, and then tomorrow we'll probably be able to start the next one. Monica, I know it's frustrating. You know what's also awful too is when bad management runs off good people too. Really feels bad.
Ergo present, Reza Blorba.
That's true, Red.
Scribo. Romanu.
Yeah, I mean,
Olive.
up to you, you know, and what you think you you know, if you want. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Totally fair. Hi, McKenna. Alright, we should have one more class.
Oh.
Did he just pee himself? Be interviewed by the guy who just pissed himself. Back to class. So annoying. Sir, what's that smell? No, Monica, yeah, no, it's frustrating. It really is. Look how pretty it is. Universities are so old, but why? Why are universities old? And why do they have that kind of history? What's interesting about this, too...
Charles Legimsey.
Let me see.
Grimsipsy. Keen. Manal. Novo.
The whole roof is made here. Does that suggest that this tall piece was not always going to be there? I wonder. Always some thought for food, you know? Oh, the singer Sims. Snosh. Odate. I really want to become like a good mascot.
Ah, Yibs! Ha ha! Drifty!
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Okay, we're about to go into Tuesday. Somebody on here, I don't know if they're still here. Somebody asked me what the actual outside activity was for technology class. I don't remember which one of you guys asked. But it was this thingy. It's this like the brain thing. And tomorrow we're going to be able to do it in game.
Ah, Sassy. Labni Pasi.
Oh, Red, thank you for the hand hearts.
Vini. Bida?
For sure. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's how hard, right? Sometimes it can stick, but yeah. It does. It works out that way a lot. But there are times where you can meet people from work and it's like a lifetime friendship. That stuff can happen, of course, you know? Oh my gosh. Another streaker. Oh, it's Sam. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Red, for the ice cream cones and the gifties. Guys, we can finally throw parties. Can I do it now? Is it too late to throw a party?
Jeeves a dink.
Do you think it's too late to throw a party? Damn. Oh, we have access to, like, seasonal parties. Juice kegger. Oh, heck yeah. It ain't too late. Time for one of Doritos' most iconic parties, you guys. A juice kegger. And when I say most iconic, we're talking, it's going to be a rager. It's going to be an absolute rager. Do it, Dorito. Let's serve our table. It's time. I guess I'll do the thing. Let's freaking go, Dorito. It's the professor. College scooter? See, all I see are, at least for mine on the Sims store, is a scooter, a glow. Anyone gonna start getting juicy? Oh my gosh. I invited the werewolf. This game is actually goofy. Not him galloping with a book in his hand. Oh, Amanda, we can get you an invite link. It really would be epic, wouldn't it? Come on, Dorito. I'm actually really digging the music. I'm trying to like have it to where the music is playing over this. It's such a mood. Now it's getting crazy. She's like standing right in front of it, just watching. Wait, I guess I never really broke the ice with him. Oh, Dorito's hungry, so I put the sketty down. Elvis? Help with keg stand. Oh, Sam threw a party. I wonder if I invited her. This is the real party to be at. What broke now? What broke? We gotta keep the juice flowing, you guys. Whoopsies. What song is next? Maybe not that one. Sure. Dorito, I need some yummies. Oh, what's that? Deep fried turkey leg? It looks so tempting. I don't have any. We don't usually watch shows or movies on the Discord, Monica, at the moment. I guess I have to do all that stuff. Haven't really figured out the best way to do it. Hi, Strawberry Slam. But yeah, if you'd like, you can join. It's snowing. Can you not? The bubbles. Wow, our party isn't getting broken up. It's not smelling like a rager. Maybe because Dorito isn't getting juice. That might be the problem. Everyone's still getting stuck. Thank you guys for 30,000 likes. Damn. The party was kind of a fail. It's still going hard though. Listen, turkey legs are mine. Orange pie? Fried peanut butter and banana sandwich? Sure. Dorito, it's time for me to turn in. Dorito's gonna turn in. I'll let them finish the party themselves. I don't know if you can ever have enough juice keggers. I don't think you can. I'm wondering, Jose. I wonder. I don't know. Maybe? Guess we'll find out. Nothing is saying about it being shut down. They're all still going really hard. It's almost 4 a.m. Are they finally leaving? Yeah, these juice cakes kind of suck. What about something a little bit more classic? I wish it would play louder. Alt Slam, could you imagine? Sims 2. I don't like how custom music is just inherently lower volumed. Oh my gosh, they're streaking. It's becoming a rager. It's becoming a rager. They're still having problems, though. Are they finally leaving? You sure know how to throw an awesome party. See you later. Okay.
Skipa Tooney, Grab, Tassini, Wookie, Tasha.
Oh, there's another one in here. Oh my streaking. Yeah, we're gonna get the cops called soon. Doritos napping. The host is just sleeping. It's literally 6 a.m. and we're still partying.
Oh, Jamba!
Torito. Things only got worse. Are they finally leaving? Everyone seems to be happy. I don't think it's going to be a rager, though. I have a feeling it's not going to be. Everyone seems to be having a good time, though. Book goes in here. A blueprint of modern technology. Goofy, look at this. Llamas. I love the Sims 2 music. Can I do anything else with this? Adventure effects. Dare I? Oh, these here. Cause I gotta tell you what these are from. Hang on. If I go here, parties, late night. So the effects machine is late night. And then this, the DJ booth itself, is I believe limited edition content from Showtime. Back to painting. So, was the party good? When do I know how well the party went? I haven't gotten anything in my, like... Oh, until this guy leaves. Once Ted leaves, we'll finally determine how good this party was. He's still partying. He's the one that lasted the longest. There you go, dude. We got class in 6 hours. Is he leaving? What a great party. He had a blast. Sweet, when do I find out how good the party was? It was a rager. It was still a rager. So no, the answer to the question is, do you have to have the cops break up your party for it to be a rager? No, you do not. I threw a raging party still. It looks like we did. It looks like a rager. I want to have like another house, a bigger house where I can actually like party and just have it trashed. Literally, I know, I wanted more of my juice. That's so awesome. Plus 45 moonlit. Dorito's so happy in college. Crap. I should probably take care of my needs. Oh. A deep fried turkey leg. Just look how massive it is. It makes it look so tasty, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at that. Look at that hunk of meat. It makes it look appetizing. I don't like food on bones though. You know how you get like chicken, like drumsticks? I don't like how they put the bones in it. It's so annoying. It kind of gets in the way of just really chomping down on enjoying your food. You know? Alright, here we go. Time to go to the comic store. I love boneless wings. Those are my kind of wings. Oh, who's in the limo? Oh, are they coming to class? Oh, it's the teacher, Wade, I think. So this is what we do. We basically keep spawning this and scanning our brains. This is it. Isn't there an upgraded one? I feel like I've seen a better one. And I believe this is also science skill, if I'm not mistaken. I think I might be, though. Okay, I am mistaken. Is it logic? Where does it go to? I don't know what skill this goes to at all. Oh, thank you, Amanda. What if it's logic? Maybe it's a logic skill. Fozzie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. My gosh, how long is this class? 6? I think till 6 p.m. See, this is lame. It's okay, I guess. Oh, upgrade to level 2. It is upgradable. That's kind of cool, being able to upgrade it. Of course, we'll never get to experience it now because that was the last time that we were going to be able to experience it. I don't have any other classes in that near that building. Oh boy, Jose. Is this like a new song from her? I want to upgrade it to Tech 2. I feel like it's looked fancier before. Oh, that's going to take a fat minute. What? Wait, what, Fozzie? Oopsies. There we go. Hi, Cairo. It's almost upgraded. I'm pretty sure it physically changes. I'm doing better, Cairo. I'm hoping that my sore throat is going to be way less in the morning. I mean, it's barely there now, right? The sore throat only really happens when I first wake up. Yeah. So I'm hoping it'll all be, like, gone tomorrow. Dorito, you can do this. Look at the cute little zombie. So now what? Well, we'll come back to that now. And then we'll do another party. Oh, Wednesdays are awful. We might be able to finish this tonight. Yeah, and then I have one more shift of work tomorrow, and then I'm off for 2 days. So nice. Hopefully the card comes in soon. My little debit card. We gotta save. The Twilight filter. Now I need to watch Twilight so I can better relate to that. Hang on, I gotta look this up now. Stop it. Huh. Okay, anyways. Ooh, Doritos, what are we gonna have? Orange pie?
Mmm.
It's got little orange slices on it too. I feel like that would be good. Pie is awesome. Why is my sim just running now? A lot. A good meal. School can wait. I gotta finish my painting. That's better. It's worth $1,300. We don't need free school funds anymore. I'm not even sure what we're gonna do after school. Dude. It's the lab coat for me. The science lab coat for me. Oh, they went that way. It's almost there, Red. You're almost there. Man. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are the long days for Dorito. We're still throwing a Rager tonight. I already got all my party equipment still running, you guys. I'm gonna call for the party. We're gonna do another big one. Hope you guys are ready. This raging party moodlet is going away. I need another one. I'll wait till it's PM.
Lobny pa. Sego Mansolflan.
Unaka, Zawala.
Garel. Present Flora.
I do wish there was less rabbit holes for university. Of course, pathing would be a hot mess. I wonder how it is in The Sims 4. Is there rabbit holes for university, or is all the classes open? That would be a mess, too. Just knowing Sims 4, that would be a hot mess as well. It's because the slamming you're hearing, Jose, is people randomly entering the building. That's probably why it sounds like it's all fighting. It's because everyone's slamming the doors open and closed. So we're not really following his lifetime happiness goal here, Kaylee, but it is basically having 13 different species of perfect fish. It's presenting the perfect private aquarium. And that one was because it's just part of what he was at the time. He was part of my legacy playthrough, and part of my legacy was to do new lifetime happiness wishes every time. And so in this case, I wanted to do the fish tank one. And Dorito ended up becoming an angler, and that's just what ended up working out for him, because it was kind of randomized. Yeah, it never usually fits in any of my playthroughs, actually. Fish. I heard that we won't be getting new South Parks until early next year, or I don't know, some point next year though, 2025. And I think they're also moving all of it into what? Why did he get out of class early? Wait, why was I even in class? After class. Oh, we have to order that party. Alright, Dorito, we gotta run home. Oh my gosh, the backtracking. Nicole, hello! Welcome back. Thank you for the heart me. Him riding away on his motorcycle. Getting ready to throw a party that this time the cops were definitely gonna break up. I got an invite to Rex's party? Nah. I'm gonna throw my own party. It's gonna be better. There we go. Juice Kegger. We're gonna start at 8 p.m. Actually, we're gonna start at 9 p.m.
Baglugal.
Baglugal. Give me some more of that. I gotta get ready for the party. We're gonna be relying on everyone else's food, by the way. How are you, Nicole? Dude, a big ass turkey leg? It sounds like it would go really hard. Has anyone ever had like a turkey leg? Is it good? Jaylon. What is this? Throw 5 parties? Okay, bet. Are we all ready? I want to practice this. I'm bad at singing. I'll let him sing in the background. Could also go with is that good? I don't know if I like this one. Really, Red? I like dark meat. It's all juicy. See, Dorito looks better in the background with this music playing over his singing voice. It actually is fitting. Kind of. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give him some of these. We need to spruce it up back here. Damn. That's the closest I can get. I think some more smoke. Or, actually, and then maybe more lights. Are you serious? I broke it. The lasers are always a fun time. Dorito, wait, can you fix that by chance, real quick? Okay, the 2 lasers might be too much. Fire's obviously too much, too. I did it! Alright, Dorito, back to singing. There's gotta be some out there, right, Red? There's gotta be pre-cooked hamburgers, right? I wouldn't mind trying a Renaissance fair for the food. All the bubbles. Oh, Dorito. He's trying. Do I really have to keep refilling this? All the juice everyone's drinking. Oh, did someone bring pizza? Oh, yes, please. Help yourself to the fridge, everyone. It's mine now. Dorito? What is this? I'm trying to see. Streaker. Running around in his birthday suit never gets old for Dorito. Oh, probably red. That sounds nice. Oh, my streaks. Party all night. Uh-oh. Dorito. Oh, there's the cops. Well, looks like we threw a rager. There she is, Grace. You really want to break this up? Hello, Victoria. How are you? Actually, what if I never get up? The party won't stop. Is she just gonna leave? With her squad car? Will another cop show up? What happens? It's kind of cool having the police car there, though. Oh, that's Electronica, huh? Alright, Dorito's fully rested. He's always running. I'm doing well, Victoria. Feeling better. Getting there. Why is there a breakfast calzone on my front porch? There's a lot of mods that I have Wendy running that helps the game run as well as it does. And it can help your game too. Hopefully. I should though. It's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Isn't this party beautiful? I love all the effects. I want to create an even crazier party experience. Imagine having a band, your own sim band, and we set up our own stage. Everyone's having a good time. So what's the point of upgrading this? I guess your next best option is to get it from a restaurant, you know? That sucks. At that point, McDonald's, right? But I get it, yeah. No pre-cooked burgers. That's actually kind of wild. I'm surprised that there aren't any, like, pre-cooked frozen burgers. You know? I can do this. So now what? Please don't tell me there's a fourth upgrade. There isn't. I thought it looked different, but I guess not. What's Doritos IQ? Genius IQ. It's literally 10 a.m. We're doing a keg stand. Dorito Keaton knew the party would be good, but who knew it would turn into a raging party? Heck yeah. Look at all the yummy food. I keep getting free food from people. Parties literally pay themselves sometimes. Cheese pizza. Gosh, could you imagine the willpower of only eating one single slice of cheese pizza? I don't stop eating pizza at least until after 4 slices. Trying to work on that. But damn, dude, I just don't know what to tell you. Like, whenever I'm eating pizza, it just keeps going down. Like, pizza, I feel like is one of the easiest foods to just keep throwing back. Like, after a couple slices, like, oh, it's like, oh, fuck, that was good. You know, you just keep going. I don't know about you guys. I just don't stop. Pizza is so yummy. I love pizza. Cool down. I'm gonna leave that stuff on. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold that stuff yet. Too late. Come on, Thursday. Auto refill? Oh my gosh, yeah, because especially, yeah, that stuff's easy. It's easy to pile down those carbs. It's so yummy. It's all the yummy food. Cops tried to stop us. They try as you might. I'm too early to class. What an awesome cafeteria. We have to color it. Oh, mother effer. Hope that didn't reset the song. Sure fucking did. Ruins the vibe now. I was gonna add some fun colors. Like maybe the tables could be plastic. So maybe not that plasticky. Like school green. You know, I don't know. And then maybe the other one could just be a white plastic, I guess. I guess you could do it that way. I was hoping for it to be a little bit more interesting, like actually like more colors. This bar thing sucks. This is where a lot of people usually get their food. By drinking, it's stupid. Yeah, for sure, Red. Fiber is important. Is there anything else I could do for free food for them? I guess you could... Oh, could I really place down? Oh no, those aren't stoves. These are dryers. Or washers. That's a dryer. Thank you, appreciate it. Let people get some quick meals. Then it's gonna get messy. No one's gonna clean up after themselves. Why is this moved over here? Let me see. What if I did change the floors? If I did it like... If the cafeteria just felt different. Aw, Strawberry Shortcake, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. I have an idea that might work. It's more of like a test, you know? Oh, interesting. Now we're really seeing how it's all done. A lot of customizing and saving with Liberty Mutual. Those freaking commercials. Currently brainwashed by Liberty Mutual. I think it's working. I think this is working. Oh my gosh, Dilf. Don't worry, you'll be able to start simming soon. One day, I kind of like the white better, actually. I'm wondering if those corners should be like that, though. And then I was debating on making this back area different. Unless I move all of this into a corner, you know? And then add more seating. That is always an option. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. Heck yeah, Red, that's nice. Dorito, you can't be sleeping through class. He's pretty well rested. Oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. It's almost 5 a.m. Last sim day. Freaking Dorito. Come on, Doritos. Why is everyone sleeping? And they all have to pee. This is gonna be bad. Why is everyone sleeping through class? Classes and tests should be a breeze for Dorito. Maybe this is why. I wonder if anyone's gonna pee themselves. Yep. They sure did. As soon as they got up. That's nice though, Red. Nice and low stress. Peach rings. I have a friend that likes peach rings. I'm not super big on them. We have to throw another party, don't we? Maybe we do this tomorrow. I'm gonna save. And maybe we'll come back tomorrow and I'll try to throw another party. Yeah, it's how you spawn them in, Red. It's how you spawn in guests, apparently, or people. Alright, I'm gonna go rest. My poor back. I can't wait to go into bed now. I can't wait to be in the bed. I'm gonna brush my hair before stream again. It'll be so nice. Okay, guys. It's been real. I'll be back on again tomorrow, and we'll be doing more Sims 3. And we're going to be finishing up technology and starting business, the last major. So, yeah. Until then, I hope you guys all have a great day, night, morning, wherever you may be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great night, guys. Hope to see you guys all tomorrow and sooner than later. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.